Hello there, and we are live. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the show, yeah? And you know what? Today it's the Argentina versus Mexico. Mexico, watch along today. And you know what? I have an esteemed panel here, with me to do justice to this. More might still be coming because I invited, some people because I never knew who's gonna, show up or who have
You
engagement.
never
So I'm
know
there.
around these parts, bro.
You never
You
know,
never
right?
know.
So it's only just that I bring in these big hitters around. With me, the first person you see on your screen is Steve McCullough. Steve, you're welcome to the show.
Hey, no, thank you for having me, Tony. I appreciate
Mhm.
it, bro.
Yeah, sure, man. And of course, the second person, but my special guest, as always, it's Miss Melina.
Hi,
Miss
Tony.
Melina, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me on the show. Nice to share a platform with you and Steve. Tony, I'm not the special guest. You're the audience is who makes this channel special. So shout
Yeah.
out to everyone who will tune in. We have a big game today, Argentina Mexico, and if Argentina do not win today, they might be in danger and might be going home.
If they straight
So
up
That's
lose,
true.
they're out.
yes,
That's true.
Steve is
That's
right.
true.
Straight facts. Straight
If they
figures,
if
Straight
Steve.
they if
facts.
they if they draw, it's not good.
It's not
But
good enough.
but if
Mm-hmm.
if they straight up if they lose to Mexico, they're out,
Mm-hmm.
They're going
Mm-hmm.
home.
Yeah.
which is
Poland.
crazy.
Yeah, Poland won the game earlier today.
Yes,
Yeah,
But we
Miss
played like
Melina, what
shit.
do you have to say about that? Poland
Poland
winning
played
today.
very good today. I do want to make a special mention today for Chesney, ex-Arsenal goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He was not making these kind of saves when he was under Arsene
When it
Wenger.
was under us.
Bloody useless under us. But Chesney, I'm very happy for you. And Lewandowski, beautiful goal to make Poland 2 goals on the score sheet. And
Mm-hmm.
Poland deserved to win that game today. There was another shocking win today with Australia. Team Australia, wonderful performance today against Tunisia. And Tunisia really, really struggled in today's early
Yeah.
morning match. Again, the France win as well. Can we just give a round of applause to Kylian Mbappe?
Best
What a
player in
player
the
he
world.
is, and he
The
deserves
best player in the
his
world.
recognition. I know France are missing, Benzema, missing Kante, but they're still really dominating and
It's
doing well.
strong.
They should have had more goals. Um, what was some of the chances they missed? Just hitting the crossbar or hitting over the post. But great game so far, and I'm looking forward. I think Mexico might cause an upset today.
Oh, really? You think so?
Yes, I am going for 2-1 Mexico.
I agree. I agree.
Hi,
Yeah.
John. Long time
Hey,
no see, John.
Miss Marina, full respect.
Yeah, long time no see, John.
It was absolute honor and a privilege to meet you yesterday. So
Thank you.
again, I hope you're well and hope you're doing good during your
Yes,
recovery.
I'm better now. Just my voice is gone. But I think I
That,
got
that,
Tony
that,
sick. Tony got sick now.
yeah, pick up,
Yeah.
Tony. Tony, unfortunately, hasn't been too well recently.
Yeah, we're sending you
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
Tony.
yesterday.
Get well soon, Tony.
Yeah. I'm already getting better already. Yeah, no problem. Miss Melina in the chat, Ladimus Prime is
Hi,
on to you.
Prime.
He's saying,
Shout
"Hey,
out, Prime.
hope you're fine, hope you're okay." So
Thank you, Prime. Hope
that's
you're
that's
well.
the that's a kind of part of Ladimus. Ladimus has two parts.
I think Tony's internet is acting up tonight, guys.
Yeah, Tony.
Yeah, it is. What the fuck?
It was amazing, Tony.
Yeah, Tony's internet is it's going way. It was doing this actually being on my channel
All
as
right.
well.
We'll be back when Tony gets his internet fixed.
Bro, that's happened when you live in fucking Finland in the middle of nowhere.
Sorry, guys. For some reason, my internet has been messing up this today. So I don't
Your
know why.
internet's moving like Jordan Anderson yesterday.
Bro, that fucking bum.
Listen, you know what? You know what? You know what? Glasgow Red Chart is, is a Liverpool fan, and
Oh, I'm
he'll take
sorry. I'm
offense with
sorry.
that.
Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no.
Don't be sorry.
I meant for
Don't be
team.
sorry. It's true,
I meant for
Melina.
Team England, not
Melina,
for
when you say
Liverpool.
this type of
Don't
things, you have
shy
to hit
away
back
from the
real.
truth.
You
No,
have
no.
to hit
I
back
meant
real
for
good.
sorry. I meant for England, not for Liverpool. Oh no.
Nope, he's terrible for both. Come on. Come on.
That was a good cover up. That was a good cover up. Good cover up. Latimer
Yeah.
says Argentina XI, Emiliano Martinez, Gonzalo Montiel, Nicolas Otamendi, Lisandro
Lisandro Martinez.
Martinez.
What the hell?
Tony's frozen again. He stopped on Marcus Acuna, Rodrigo De Paul, Guido Rodriguez, Di Maria, Messi, the GOAT, Alexis McAllister from Brighton, and Lautaro Martinez.
I'm sorry, that
Um,
team don't move me, bro.
It's the same lineup they had against
Saudi
Saudi.
Arabia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same 11.
Bro, that team don't move me. It
Mexico
doesn't.
11, Ocha, Hector Moreno,
Ochoa, yeah.
Arajo, Arujo.
Araujo.
Is that the one from Barcelona? Araujo.
No,
Okay.
that's Nestor Araujo. The Ronald Araujo is the Uruguayan guy.
Oh, okay. Cesar Monte, Jesus Gallardo, Luis
Gallardo.
Chavez, Andres Guardado, Hector
Guardado.
Herrera, Kevin Alvarez, Alexis Vega, Irving Lozano.
Chucky Lozano. That's his nickname, yeah.
And shout out Bargav, who just joined us on the panel today.
Bargav is in the show, guys.
Fucking Bargav.
Before we begin the watch along, we have some housekeeping rules. Please make sure to like the stream if you haven't already liked the video.
Yeah, you
Subscribe
motherfuckers.
to Tony
Like the
Claude's
video.
channel if you're new. Check out John Glasgow's channel. He's a Liverpool fan, unfortunately. Check out Steve's channel. He's on Newcastle Fan TV often. Check out his interviews.
Yes, sir.
And subscribe to Tony Claude.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, Miss
Yeah,
Melina.
thank you guys. And
Thank you
of
very
course,
much,
Miss
Miss Melina.
Melina will be moderating a bit today because, see, guys, I have a cold. Let her do most of the things today,
Yeah,
She's
Tony
gonna
has a
help me out
clock, so he's
today.
gonna take it easy today. But he's still
Yeah.
giving you guys a show. You see, dedicated host Tony.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Miss Melina. Thanks. Ladimus, okay, yeah. Ladimus, thanks for this, bro. Enough love to you, my brother.
What?
Yeah,
Big up
Mexico
Latimus Prime,
XI.
my fucking guy.
Yeah, Latimus, big guy. It says Tony's Wi-Fi is moving like England.
Oh my god.
Whenever they play, yeah, he likes to hit me hard, and it says the US at the World Cup. Oh my god, yeah, guys, see, yeah, let's all send our well wishes to Anthony Herbert. Melina is also your friend.
Yeah, get well soon,
Bagav,
Anthony.
I know
I'm
you
sorry.
know him.
I'm sorry you've been affected by COVID.
Oh, is
rest
she
up,
all right?
Get good rest, and I hope
just
you will be
knowing.
back
I'm
up
just
on your
knowing.
feet again. I'll keep you in my prayers, Anthony, brother.
Is he
Yeah,
okay?
Anthony Herbert, man, we love you, man. Get back up well. I never knew you were hit by COVID, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, and big prayers
Sorry,
up for you,
Anthony.
my
Hope you
brother.
get better soon, man.
Yeah, get back up soon, man. My friend, he's also a member of this channel. Big ups to you. Hey, man, let's look into this Mexico game.
Yes.
Bagav, I'll bring you in. What do you think? This is a must win, right?
Yeah, listen, I'm excited for this game. It's big on this side of the world. First of all, I want to say big up to the chat. Big up to Baz, LV.
You've kicked off.
Big up to Latimus, by the way. I've seen him before. In a
Love
couple
Latimus.
things. He knows his football. Big up to him.
Definitely.
As much we got a rivalry with Chelsea and Arsenal, but respect the guy. He has sound opinions.
Yeah.
With Mexico and Argentina, I'll put it this way: it's a game. If you're not on this side of the world, it can be a bit difficult to understand. It's going to be physical. There's been a lot of fouls, and I guarantee you, Mexico is not going to be happy losing this game. Argentina's not going to be
Yeah.
happy like losing this game, especially with
No,
like
not at all.
not at all. They'll be like it's going to be a war today. So
Guys,
I'm
we've
very excited for this game. So
1 minute 22 now.
so for me, like I
Yeah.
look at this game, I'll put it this way: like I'm expecting a good Messi performance. But you know, Mexico always gets out of this like group stages. Like they've actually gotten out of group stages all the time. So
For 7 straight occasions, they've gotten out of the group stage, but also on those 7 straight occasions, they've lost in the round of 16.
You know,
Yeah.
Steve, speaking about that, when
Yeah.
Argentina won the World Cup long time ago,
Mhm.
they lost the first game, but they went on to win every
Yeah,
single
they
game.
beat Cameroon. They got beat off Cameroon, right?
Yeah, and they won the World Cup even though they lost the first game. So
Yeah.
there's still hope,
Yeah.
but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah.
No, Mexico.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Steve. You'll come to what you were saying. See, we have one of our guests who's also here. He's been here with us. You know, he doesn't like the noise. He doesn't like lots of talking over each other. But trust me, today we are going to have a proper show today. Trust me.
Yeah.
Anome Soldier, you're welcome to the show. And
What
it's
up,
the
guys?
usual suspects today.
What's up,
Yeah.
Anoma?
What's happening, guys?
Yeah.
Hi,
What's up?
Alma. Hope
And
you're
he
well.
calls himself, I'll put up his name, guys. Miss Melina. You have to look at his name. Look at his name.
Pep New Deal. Why?
Because he's a Man City fan.
He's Man
It's a
City
man.
fan.
Oh no, man's a Man City fan. He'll be working close, closely with me. He'll be coming, up to the channel because see, when December comes, I want to hit it hard. I want Manchester
No,
City
Tony,
fans to,
I don't think
to
so.
have.
Man City said they're not going to give us any more players. I think you need to cut business ties, Tony.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
learned their lesson.
That's
Once
true.
bitten, twice shy.
Once bitten,
Hey,
twice
They're not
shy.
fucking around no more.
We've given you a manager
on a minute.
direct from our school, and we gave you a couple players. Come on, man. Contributed to the cause here, man.
We'll
That's
take
right.
Exactly.
Laporte and Ruben Diaz anytime if you're interested.
If
We'll
you
give you-
need
I'll
to
give you this
dispose of them.
guy. I'll give you this guy. He's from Belgium, right?
Hey, give us.
Oh
Bukayo Saka.
no!
His
Oh
name-
no!
Listen, I'll
Oh,
give you
no.
a world-class player. His
Oh,
name
yeah,
is Sambi
yeah.
Lukonga.
Oh yeah,
He's
he's
very
Sambi
good.
Lukonga.
No, give us Bukayo Saka. And you can take Laporte. Yeah.
Oh no!
Nah.
You can't do that.
No,
Yeah,
sorry.
Look,
Keep
he's
your
trying
Laporte.
to do daylight
Keep your
robbery here.
Laporte. Nah.
hey, so
Keep your Laporte.
can I ask you guys an honest question about this? Because like there's 2 players on this side of the world that I really rate, and they'll be like in Europe very soon.
Yeah.
And, what do you guys think about Alexis Vega? You're gonna see him today.
I like Alexis Vega.
Oh, Alexis Vega.
He's definitely gonna be in Europe like sometime soon. He's that good.
Probably. I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. Yeah. Not like Alexis Vega, but problem for me is end product.
Guys, Messi's on the ground.
Good
He's young,
ability
he's
though.
young. He's young.
Messi's
Yeah.
on the ground.
You know
And
the
he
other
plays
person-
for.
the other
I think
person-
he plays for Guadalajara Chivas.
Guadalajara. Yes.
Yeah,
The other-
Guadalajara Chivas. I
the
think
other
that's where
player
he
is like,
plays for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, man. I know my Mexican football. Come on, bro.
No, like
Come
You
on, what
do?
are talking about?
you do.
Come on, bro.
Tony
Come
Googled
on,
2
bro.
players. And now
I didn't know that to be fair. There you go.
Hey, you know the other player by the way. You know the other player by the way.
Google.
You know the other player by the way. I'm just gonna put it out there. Facundo Torres.
Yes,
Oh,
Uruguayan.
Like, oh my god, I'm telling you right now, like
Orlando City player.
Yeah. He's gonna be good for Arsenal. I'm just putting it out there, like
Yeah.
underground.
Torres,
but
yeah.
like,
Great
I-
player.
we don't need him hyped up like real quick right now. But like, I mean, if he comes to Arsenal,
Hey, shout out Baz.
be
He's
amazing.
going through some stuff right now, and he was at the
Big up,
hospital
Baz.
earlier. So I want to wish him well and wish him good
Yeah.
health from everyone on Tony Claude TV.
Facts.
We wish you good health, and you're always welcome on the show. Tony is a very good guy, except when he talks about Ronaldo. But with that being
Big
said,
up, Baz,
Tony
always.
is a brother, so you're always welcome, Baz.
Yeah. Baz says, big up Tony and the panel. I'll try to jump on a little later. But for now, blessing up to your show. Thank you. And then Amy Baba says here,
Amy Baba.
hi panel. Yeah, Amy Baba. He likes you very well, Miss Melina.
Yes, he's
He
seen
says,
me
hi
from
panel.
Igal's channel on AFTV. He saw me there.
Yeah. And he says, hi panel. It's a must win for Argentina under immense pressure. And of course, this guy is from Glasgow Red Charts channel, Egyptian King. Big ups to
Mm.
you.
Big up
And it says,
Egyptian
big
King.
up, folks. It says, big up, folks.
Respect.
And of course, Latimer says here, if Argentina don't win today, they're out of the World Cup. Lionel Messi being knocked out of his last ever World
Yeah.
Cup would cause
Bro,
chaos. I love
well,
it, and I think
well,
I deserve. Okay, there's a question for Steve here from Latimer's Prime, and it says here, question for Steve. Thoughts on England fans giving Trippier slander last night? I'm assuming you did watch last night's game. That's a question from
bro, I
Latimer.
didn't think he was that great, to be honest, but I'm assuming I've been seeing people give every England player slander because honestly, probably all of them deserved it. Maguire was fine. Luke Shaw was not that great, really. Everyone was shite for them, to be honest. So I don't really blame them.
Miss
But
Melina, Miss Melina, Miss
Yes.
Melina, how do you see this Poland game? Please, before we go to Onome Soje and
The
to John
Poland
Richard.
game finished. Tony, are you asking me my thoughts on that game, or are you?
Yeah. Your thoughts on that one.
Lewandowski capitalized every chance he had,
Mm.
and the guy was unstoppable today. I just think like Saudi
second
Arabia.
half was a lot better, though.
Yeah, second half was
First half
better.
was shit.
First half, Poland were poor. They didn't take their chances. But Szczesny did make some good saves from Saudi
Penalty.
Arabia.
Penalty save too.
Yeah, he made a good save. Very good save. And I was impressed with Szczesny. Now, I guess Saudi Arabia didn't have the cutting edge in them. You know, the second half, Poland kind of upped the gear and they dominated the game. They had no luck in terms of in front of goal in that second half, Saudi Arabia. And that's just my brief summary of the game. I think Poland
Yeah.
deserved to win that game, especially with the second half performance. And Lewandowski, it's clear the type of player he is. I think Lewandowski also, for a moment, he had an injury, but he was fine after.
Okay. I'll bring you in here. Pep New Deal. I want to call you Onome Soje. Onome. See, I want to bring you in here. Yeah.
Mhm.
See, if Argentina doesn't qualify from this group, does it? mm, does it affect Lionel Messi's GOAT status in any
Not
way?
at all. Not at all. It doesn't affect anything. The records are there. The records that he's done are always going to be there. You can't erase that. You can't erase the types of goals he scored and everything he scored. Not everybody gets to win the World Cup. I'll give you an example, right? Take Wembley, for example, right? Take Wembley, for
Yeah.
example. Wembley is a stadium where everybody wants to play in. Every footballer wants to play in Wembley. Do you know what I mean? It's an iconic stadium. You know, people want to play in Wembley. But not everybody, not every Premier League player gets to play in Wembley. Do you know what I mean? You have the likes of, say, a conference final, say, FA Trophy final, right? I played in
Yeah.
Wembley, for example, right? And I was like, oh, wow, Wembley, the build up and everything. So not everybody gets to win the World Cup. Not everybody gets to win a certain cup or certain trophy. But that doesn't mean that just because you didn't win that particular trophy now, you're not a GOAT. Do you know what I mean? I find that ridiculous. Like, who makes these rules as to what exact trophy you have to win to actually class you as a GOAT? First, it was Messi and Ronaldo haven't won any international trophies up until Ronaldo now won the Euros and Messi lifted the Argentina Cup recently. Like, I don't think that erases anything that he's done in the game. Do you know what I mean? He's still going to be spoken about for life. Do you know what I mean? Not every player is going to be in everybody's lips for life. You know, some people retire and you never hear of their name or even remember them ever again. But the likes of Messi and Ronaldo, they will be spoken about for life. Their records will be there. Their records will be spoken about for life. That's it.
Bagav, do you agree? Bagav, do you agree? And Steve, do you agree with this?
What, like, is this going to like taint like Messi's like
Yeah. See,
they
man,
lose
they're on the
today,
they're on the verge of
lose.
going off. They're on the verge of going off from this championship, from the World Cup, and of course, I cannot I cannot say this enough. Messi has to get out of this group alive to be able to have that edge over Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you agree?
Hey, so
Bagger.
the whole debate Messi Ronaldo creativity versus goal scoring. It's always a difficult
Yeah.
one. It's always a difficult one because having grown up on both of them, Messi used to torment us, man. Like Arsenal fans wise, he used to torment us. And with Ronaldo, it's hard to argue with how good he is. He's like Kobe Bryant of the world. If you watch NBA, he's Kobe Bryant in some ways. Like he's a killer instinct. Like he has everything. Like people disrespect him all the time. But I'll put it this way: if Messi doesn't get out of I love creativity all day. I love creativity. I defend Neymar all the time because I think he's still better than everybody because he creates so much for the team. The thing is, in these situations, it's very different. If Messi doesn't get out, I wish he scored that goal against Germany in the final. It was very close, right? It was very close. But at the same time, Messi needs with Argentina, the expectations, he has to get that World Cup. It's very different on this side of the world. The World Cup is everything here. People the World Cup is everything for people.
It's everything,
So
right?
I mean, there's a lot of people in Argentina that would put Tevez over Messi based on the Argentinian attitude in some ways.
Yeah.
Too. And
yeah.
it's
Guys, Hector Herrera he just missed a chance slightly. He just needed a touch to just put that ball into the net. Mexico is really pressing hard.
So
pressing
I'll
hard.
put it this way: is it going to hurt Messi's legacy? Yes, sadly. He's in the most unfortunate situation because the expectation is World Cup for Argentina.
Yeah.
Same thing with Brazil.
Yeah.
It's World Cup or bust for these for this side of the world. For those
hey, Steve, do you agree to everything Bagger said? Do you agree to it? Messi's goal.
Well, it is. Make no mistake about it. If Messi don't get out of this group or Argentina, that's a disgrace. That is unacceptable. That is a stain on his legacy. It is. We all have failures in life. And you know what? If that's one of them for Messi's, then so be it. I mean, it is what it is. There's no excuse.
Hey, let me add one more point. Let me add one more point real quick.
And it's not all Messi's fault. That's the final thing I'll add.
Just one thing. All right, so Ronaldo's legacy is set. I know people hate to hear this, but Ronaldo's legacy is set. With the Euros, he changed Portugal football forever. His legacy is set. His legacy is set. He changed Portugal football when they won that thing. Think of all the quality that happened after. They had Eder. They had Eder. They had when you look at that Portugal team that won the Euros, and you look at the team now, it's changed. Ronaldo's legacy set. With
117 goals, 117 goals, and won a Euro with
But that Euro changed Portugal's history for a while, football wise.
Yeah.
Think of all the talent that came after that. The thing with Messi is it's just where it's at in this side of the world, World Cup or bust. It's very much like that.
Yeah, it's very much like that. Yeah, Miss
But
Melina.
is the Euros not equivalent to? Is the Euros not equivalent to the Copa America?
Yeah, but the thing is, here's the difference because Portugal wasn't this good back then, right? So Portugal's so when with Ronaldo, it's he put them on the map in a lot of ways. Think of all the other players that became stars afterward, Bernardo Silva, Bruno Fernandes. There's so many players that came after him, Diego Jota. Part of it's also Benfica being that good too, but at the same time, Ronaldo absolutely I remember watching the Euros back then, right? Portugal weren't expected to win it, right?
No, not at all.
And Ronaldo won the Champions League and the Euros in that same year. That changed a lot of things. That changed a lot of things. So that's my opinion, but I don't know what you guys think. It might be different, but
yeah, Miss Melina, do you have anything to say to that?
She said she'll be back in 2 minutes. Tony, by the way, check your WhatsApp out.
Okay. Yeah. On the messenger, you wanted to say something about that, right?
No, I just asked the question to say, is the Euros not equivalent to the Copa America? So if you kind of said the Euros is equivalent to the Copa America, then both these players have both won what's big in their nations. You know what I mean?
But come on, but you know what? Yeah, I know I might get cancelled for this, but is the Euros not more important than the Copa America?
Why do you
No,
say
it's
that?
not.
Why,
It's not
why
about
do
that
you
though.
say
It's not about that. It's
No,
not
no,
about that.
no. See, I'm not saying it's bigger. I'm just saying is it? I'm asking a question.
why is it more important?
Please
Because
don't cancel me.
people
No,
over there would disagree and say theirs is bigger.
It's
You
a
know?
pretty big deal in South America.
Exactly.
who were the favorites like when Portugal like all right in Euro 2022 Euro 2012
Mhm.
yeah 2012 right? Who was the favorites?
Spain, probably.
Spain, right?
Yeah.
So Portugal winning it came out of nowhere.
Oh, you mean 2016?
Yeah, 2016. Yeah,
Because they beat France in the
Yeah, it
final
would have
in
been France.
France.
Yeah, like and they went and France was the host and they beat France in the country.
Yeah.
That's massive, man. You don't realize like with Messi like he's always had teams. They could be like one of like the 5 teams, right? Ronaldo never had that.
Yeah, Argentina is always top 2 in South America in terms of favorites to win the Copa America.
They haven't won it.
So-
They haven't won it in years. Entire Messi's career, they haven't won it.
So when,
I
like,
know, but they're always top 2 favorites, always.
So when Ronaldo won it, like it really changed Portugal. Like I mean, I guarantee you, like you look at those teams, it's way different. Like Portugal's like the biggest like development like team wise.
Typical. By the way, fuck you, Andres Guardado, you fucking cheating prick.
Not a fan, eh? 36 years
Not
old.
a fan of,
Like,
bro. I'm not a
36
fan as an American,
36 years
bro.
old,
On a sporting level,
Yeah.
I hate Mexico, bro. These guys are dirty as fuck. They cheat. They're just assholes. That's what
But
it is.
they got skills though. Like I'll put it that way. Like Mexico got skills. Like they're
This
not.
team is shite. Nah, bro. This team, a lot of them are not very good. To be honest.
I think Vega. Like
In CONCACAF qualifying, bro. Let's be real. They were pretty bad.
Yeah, they were pretty bad. But Costa Rica was pretty bad though. Like
Oh
they
yeah.
were the one team. Like they were the one team. Like I didn't expect. Like I expected. Like
That just shows how
Yeah.
weak CONCACAF is. To be
I
honest.
don't think so. I don't think so, man. I don't think so.
Really?
Because look at
I
Canada.
mean,
we got
CONCACAF
athletes.
away from
We got
home
athletes
is
here.
difficult.
Canada, like Mexico, and like US, I think like they're showcased for CONCACAF in a way.
You guys
Like if Jamaica was here, I feel like they would do the same thing.
Possibly.
But that's
You
like
guys-
qualifying. That's qualifying.
Do you guys think Harry Kane was fit enough for yesterday's game?
Harry Kane was horrible yesterday.
No, do you think it was? Do you
Yeah,
think?
but
it was
don't you
fit
think he
enough?
was carrying an injury? Because that's
Yeah,
important.
oh, sorry. I thought you were saying that he was a pity yesterday. I thought
No,
that's
do
what you said.
Do you think?
No,
It was fit enough?
yes, I thought he was playing injured. And that explains why he was so bad.
Exactly.
And you know what? That's again something that Gareth Southgate he failed in. You're playing one of your most important players, and he looks injured as fuck. It's like, bro, that's one of the guy's many mistakes.
You know what? As well, that for me as well, that's also disrespectful to the likes of Callum Wilson to say, "I will play an injured
I'd rather play an injured person than you." Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's also disrespectful to him, where he's in training, looking sharp.
He's basically saying, "I don't rate you."
Yes, I will play an injured Harry Kane
Yeah.
over you any day, all day, and I think that's a bit disrespectful to Callum Wilson.
It's very bad man management. Absolutely.
Sure.
And bro, that is why. And I know you and Tony have your opinions on Southgate, and you guys seem to understand. But like, this guy has there's some stuff that I don't think he handles very well.
Man, he's been poor, man. He's been poor.
Yeah,
He's
It was-
been poor.
It was poor.
It's
Don't get me
been
wrong.
poor.
It was poor. There was, I'm not gonna back him and say yesterday was fantastic or anything. Certain decisions was poor.
it takes two
I
to
thought that-
tango. It wasn't just the manager that was terrible yesterday. The players were terrible.
I felt like Phil Foden should have come on for Mason Mount.
Yes,
Do you know what I
because
mean?
Mount was terrible.
I felt like Phil Foden should have come off for Mason Mount. I felt like Harry Kane shouldn't have played. I felt like at that point you needed to take Trippier off because he wasn't having the best of games, and bring Trent on because he creates chances. You
should have. What I would have done also if I was English, I would have wanted Southgate to put on Wilson instead of Kane. And then you could bring on a Trent, for example, to get crosses in the box. Callum Wilson's he can score a lot of headers for you.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah, no, I think Southgate yesterday was one of those games where he got exposed. I think the players are levels. He's not on the level of the players. To me, he's not on the level.
Trust me, he really got exposed
but
yesterday.
the thing is as well, there's also another side to that coin, right? If you was part of that team that played against Iran, imagine yourself as a player, and you was part of the team that played against Iran. I mean, obviously, forget Harry Kane's injury. Let's just say you was part of that team. You was a right back, a left back, whatever position you was playing.
Yeah.
And you was part of that team that played against Iran, right? You will be expecting to start the next game because you were so fantastic against Iran, right? If you got dropped in the next game, you'll be like, whoa, we just won 6-2.
You'd be annoyed.
You'll be annoyed as well. So there's no
disappointed or whatever. Yeah.
There's no winning. Do you know what I mean? Because we do it now. I mean, only Pep gets away with changing a team that just beating a team before 5-0. Every other club, when you win, you expect to start the next game. Pep will change 4 or 5 players after he's just won 5-0. Do you know what I mean? So you will be annoyed that why am I not starting the next game? We just won against Iran 6-2. We've had 4 days rest. We're here to play a World Cup. We've had 4 days rest and stuff. We're looking sharp in training. We're all training. Gone through the recovery sessions. I've got no injuries. I expect to start. So on that front, he couldn't win on that anyway. He had to play the same team and the winning team and the same.
But if Harry Kane's injured, obviously people would understand.
Exactly. But USA, I don't think people are giving USA enough credit. They were hungry. They were young. They were running everywhere.
Tyler Adams for me, man of the match.
Pulisic was amazing. Musa,
Timothy Weah too. I thought did very well.
Musa as well. I'm like
Musa. Yeah, our midfield three. Honestly, our midfield three, bro, was
they were
above your.
They were energetic, and I thought, oh wow, these guys actually they're not pushovers. They are
had some quality too.
They're young. They're a good team. They're organized as well at the back and stuff. And you're like, okay, I can kind of understand where England's performance is not going to match theirs today because these guys were really good. And like I said, Harry Kane is carrying an injury and stuff. Like Harry Kane is a big part of England. So if Harry Kane is not working fine, a lot of things is not working fine. And they were tight.
True.
They were playing well. There was no spaces. Do you know what I mean? There was no spaces. So you give them credit at the same time. But for me, I thought Harry Kane was carrying an injury. I thought that was kept hush-hush and that ankle was heavy.
Yeah, it was.
Why?
Right?
And so why do you think Southgate risked him then?
Maybe he doesn't trust.
Considering they won the first game anyway.
Maybe he doesn't trust his own players.
Could be.
But the thing is as well, I think he manages England as like you know when I said before, like there's certain players on international level that they are going to be there regardless, no matter what. I think Southgate has kind of like a club mentality, a manager of a club's mentality, and into the international scene.
He's got favorites. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like this is the team, this is the winning team, not realizing that this is a competition, and so I need to freshen it up. I need to play this player or change formation or how much homework has been done against these teams. I don't know internationally. Because when you play against Pep, for example, I mean, I remember the game against Brighton, and they were man marking us one player at a time. Everybody.
You talking about the game this year?
Yes, this year, right? They're man marking everybody, and Pep called everybody in. He called Haaland, he called the goalkeeper, and I think it was Gundogan or someone else. And you're thinking, what the hell are you telling a goalkeeper, a striker, a midfielder, and a right back? What are you telling all 4? They went back on 5 minutes later, long ball from Ederson. Haaland's through 1-on-1, bang, go. And you're thinking, oh, that's what you told them. Come short and go long. So that's the managers kind of realize this is what's happening. He's done a lot of homework for Brighton to start with to know that Brighton can play that way. So I wonder how much homework goes into these international teams.
You would think a lot because we've known about the draw for 7-8 months.
Exactly.
So you could literally, if it's 8 months, you could spend 2 months studying on each team, watching videos and the squad and all that. It's just like as you have we can assume safely that they have the time to.
Yes,
but yeah, you're right.
But are you traveling to go and watch the likes of Musa, for example, a full game of Musa to see how he plays, or
Valencia,
or are you just traveling around England, your national stadiums in England to watch your players? Are you traveling to watch the opposition players? Are you sending scouts to watch how they play, their strengths and weaknesses? Do you know what I mean? So I wonder how much work is going into that, because I saw Musa's interview and it's like, he's English, he came from Arsenal, by the way. Yeah, what an Arsenal, letting that one go. Came from Arsenal Academy. And he's like, I never got a chance there. Went to Valencia, getting a chance. And I'm thinking, who's this kid? And I watched him play and I'm like, oh, who is this kid? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, this team is really good. Like USA team, they're not here to mess about. And they're not even supposed to be competing now. This is a team for the future. So you wonder how good they're going to be as they go along.
You also consider that I'm not a fan at all of our manager. Our manager has a lot of faults that your manager does too. I thought he should have made some subs quicker. Like I understand that Giovanni Reina is injury prone and whatever, but I'd like to see more from him. If he's too injury prone, right? Huh?
Giovanni Reina plays for Dortmund, right?
Yeah, Borussia Dortmund play. Yeah. Very good. I think, me personally, I think he's got, out of all the U.S. players, he's got the highest ceiling for potential. I think he's brilliant. But no, it's just like I want to see more of them. I wish the manager made some more proactive subs to go and win the game, because then we could go into the Iran game in a position where we just don't, as long as we don't lose, we're into the next round, possibly even as group winners. But the problem with the Iran game is, they lost one game 6-2, but then the other game they won 2-0.
So they're going to be up for it.
So they've scored. So actually, technically, they've scored more goals than the U.S., but they have less points. Or sorry, no, they have more points. My bad. But they've lost and we haven't. Technically, you know what I mean?
They're going to be up for it. They're going to be up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean the geopolitics behind it. USA, Iran, like.
I think for USA, maybe they kind of thought, this is England. They're so good. We're happy to sort of be in a position where they're not losing, and there was no plan to kind of say, can we go?
I thought it was just kind of a halfway approach. It's like, because we played the better of the two teams.
Yes.
We played the much better. I just would have rather seen Berhalter made more proactive subs, probably around 60, 65 compared to the 80th minute. But, ultimately we get a point against England. Cool. I was a bit disappointed, which honestly, that's a good thing, because that means the standards of U.S. soccer are going up, which is a good thing.
I think for me, what's let you down is the Wales game. You should have beaten Wales.
Yes, absolutely.
And you come into England game with that point and we got 4 points. You go into the Iran game and it's like, okay.
Well, they gave away a foolish penalty to Wales too,
Yeah. That was the problem. Yeah. No, but I mean, ultimately, as long as the thing is with Iran is, as long as we take our chances and convert them, that's the thing. But Iran have scored 4 goals. We've only scored 1. So
England have to play Wales.
Yeah. So I'm a bit nervous going into the Iran game because they're a good side. Seriously, they are.
They're passionate side, aren't they?
They're hard to break down too. And with Taremi and Azmoun, either one on the bench and one of them on the field, they've got the aerial threat. Yeah, I'm nervous for that one, man. Not gonna lie, I'm very nervous because I think Iran can avoid defeat. They really can. I don't see why they wouldn't be able to. But
yeah, and if USA are not pumping,
as long as what the US have to do, here's the biggest thing. What the US absolutely have to do is when we play well, like we did for one half against Wales. We played well for both halves against England, and we only got 1 goal out of those 3.
You did.
So we have 135 minutes of a good performance where we should be scoring some goals. Now it needs to be we need to start scoring goals when we perform well. Because
But you did do really well against England, especially in the midfield.
yeah,
battle
but the thing is, we played well. Now the next step is to play well and score goals. You know, what's the point of playing well if you don't score goals? You know
That's what wins you games, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the one thing I'm nervous about. But hopefully the
I
boys.
don't think you have anything to be nervous about, Steve. I think you should be
That Iran side is
with the way Team USA played yesterday. Even I'm saying this, they just dominated yesterday against England. We were poor. England was very poor yesterday.
Probably there's probably only about 10 minutes 10 minutes across the game where England
first half England were piss poor, but
yeah, they're fucking awful. But that's because of their manager's negative approach. So is what it is.
Onama, I wanted to ask you something. Yesterday, the substitutions that Southgate made, bringing on Jordan Henderson to play defensively to prevent England from scoring a goal, right? But if you're a good manager, you want your team to play fluid attacking football, right? Not possessive-based football or defensive, passive football. And I think him bringing on Jordan Henderson, not bringing on Rashford and Foden, was poor substitutions. And in fact, one more was late substitutions as well.
Bro, that Jordan Henderson substitution, that's called being a submissive little bitch. Seriously. That played into the US's hands. That's not what you want to do as a manager. That's not what you want to do as a manager. You don't want to play into the opponent's strengths. Surely.
Yeah, you're supposed to do the opposite.
You're supposed to, yeah. What England needed was some attacking impetus to get some possession.
But Foden was on the bench the whole game.
So was Trent. So was
Rashford.
Huh? Yeah, Rashford. Yeah, you're right. And I would have thought both managers would have made their substitutions at like the 60th minute.
Yeah, but Southgate only did substitutions very late, 65 plus minutes.
Yeah.
Anyway, yesterday.
By the way, this fucking game is not very
boring. It's boring.
It's like, bro, this is like watching a fucking Copa America game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's boring. Messi hasn't done anything.
It's just like physical. It's just, ugh. But I mean, to be fair, this is a better result for Mexico than it is for Argentina. So
yeah, but
I don't think the Mexicans will care.
This is poor from Argentina.
They haven't. What have they done? What have they done? I seriously, they've just kind of meandered around.
It's just people passing. It's just passing around. No chances so far, but great saves, Ocha.
Yeah, show a decent thing.
Big ups, everyone.
I didn't have podcast. What's up, Tony? No, bro. You know what I just realized about Ochoa? What the fuck is this guy doing with a red goalkeeper shirt and blue shorts and blue socks? Well, that guy looks great. That guy looks like a fucking sixth grader when he's just got a bunch of fucking just crazy ass colors. His mom didn't fucking dress him up when he left.
Oh.
Seriously, look at it.
Miss Melina, how has the conversation been with Steve?
Steve is very funny, very entertaining guy, and very blunt. Very, very blunt.
Yeah, with lots of F words.
Yes.
He forgets to keep it PG. He always forgets to keep it
There's
PG.
an injury for Argentina right now.
Bro, Twitter ain't a fan of this game either. We ain't crazy, bro.
Yeah.
This is fucking awful.
Martinez went down there, I think.
Bro, it's just foul. Dribble the ball a little bit and then
but this game has been boring so far, Tony.
Bro, it's just been a Mexico WWE match. Look at that shit.
Onome, I'm sorry, I didn't see you. I just got back. I'm sorry, I went to take some medicine. I'm sorry.
Bro, this is a Mexican WWE match. Come on, man. That's how Mexico we're doing, these fucking thugs.
Di Maria is not doing
watch the Copa-
anything too. He's supposed to be really good for Argentina.
Did you watch the Copa America final against Brazil?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Bro, that was just so
Yes.
That was a wrestling match. That's how
Yeah.
South American football is. That's why when
That's
they say,
how
"Oh
it
yeah,
is.
South
Very
American
rough.
football is not physical and stuff like," I'm like, what are you talking about? Have you watched them play?
The Copa America was.
Well, I'm
really
not
physical.
surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Not one bit.
They
Di
take
Maria
their
maybe
football
some quality,
very.
of course.
They take their football very seriously too.
Well, Di Maria just got tripped up. This fucking guys, poor old man pensioner Di Maria.
Steve, what minute are you on?
36-15. Well, poor Di Maria, the old man's even getting tripped up and beat up out here by the Mexicans. They don't
You
take
know what?
nobody.
But you know what? Yeah, his game has dropped a long time ago. Like, I wonder why
Yeah,
he's still the best.
He's
pick for
struggling with
Argentina.
injuries at
He's
Juventus
supposed to be
a
the
lot.
best player for Argentina, one of the best.
Yeah. Bro, but that's the reason why this Argentina team, honestly, I never saw them winning the World Cup. Like,
Well,
they've got a
but
good team, 35 unbeaten. Cool. Good team, absolutely.
Yes.
Where is the penetration from the wings? Where?
none.
Di Maria doesn't have that burst of pace to beat a man.
He's too old. man.
Lautaro does, fine, but the wings on both teams is on both sides for
Man,
Argentina.
we should have got Lautaro, man. This fucking club is too cheap to buy players.
It'd be perfect for you guys.
Sorry,
I don't know
Tony.
how you got it.
I forgot.
No, Miss
Yeah,
Melina,
stop
you-
using the
you-
F word like
Sorry.
that fucking guy Steve.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know who
my
Steve is, but
If you need a player, you go and sign him. I mean, we needed a striker, and we went and got Haaland. You know. It's as simple as
okay,
But come on,
okay.
but you know what? When
okay,
you have
Onoma,
oil money and
you have the
unlimited
oil money
resources,
talking. Excuse me, sir.
Hey,
excuse
the
me,
hey,
excuse
you
me.
could have afforded him. He was cheap. He
Oh
was
my
65
God.
million.
The
can't pay
shamelessness
65 million?
from this Man City
Come
fan,
on,
huh?
come on,
You can't
Uh,
pay
come
65
on, bro.
million?
Hey, Onoma, where were you before the Saudis bought your
Hold
club?
on,
Who
hold
was
on.
you supporting before the
My
Saudis
question
bought your
is, you can't pay 65 million. He was cheap
Oh,
enough
come
for
on.
everybody.
Oh, come on.
65 million.
Oh,
You
No,
paid
but
45 for Jesus.
wait, yeah. No, but wait, yeah. Bag of Steve, Miss Melina, I think he has a point there. It's
What?
just 65
we
million
didn't
to
even
have a beast like
we didn't even put a
Haaland.
bid. We didn't even put a bid for him.
It's just 65 million. No, come to think
What I'm
about it.
saying.
Bagav, what do you think?
Erling Haaland for 60. What
I'm
a
serious.
fucking bargain.
I mean,
It's a bargain, man.
Yeah, but we don't have Champions League, Tony.
you didn't have Champions League, so you
These
couldn't.
players won't come to us with no Champions League.
You know what it is? For me, there's just certain clubs that are programmed and ready for certain players, like a Jude Bellingham.
To be
for
fair, you
example.
got Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah, that's the oil money.
Come
Oh,
on,
no,
come
no.
on, man. Are you
Like
serious?
come
now?
on.
Like a Bellingham, for example, right? There's only 3 clubs you can name that he's going to go to.
Liverpool City,
or Real Madrid.
or
That's who's gonna
Arsenal.
go.
Yes.
He ain't coming to Arsenal. Let's not get excited now. Liverpool, City, or Real Madrid. That's
He
the
is
club
in
that's gonna
Arsenal.
go.
He's in my FIFA team. So he.
Yeah. I've got Mbappe and Haaland up front in my FIFA team as well, but it doesn't make it possible. You know, but you know what I mean?
Argentina trying to get
There's
something
certain
happen,
teams-
Montiel? No, corner.
There's just certain teams that certain players when they get to the world stage like that and the public eye like that they are going to go to. You know,
Yeah.
nobody else
Yeah,
comes
exactly.
in question. You know, Haaland was either going to do City first, then Real Madrid, or Real Madrid first, then City second.
Yeah.
He was
To be
always
fair-
going to play for these 2 teams.
And
To be
same
fair
with
to you,
Kylian.
Anoma, everybody
Kylian
thought
was Real Madrid or PSG, but the Real Madrid didn't want him in the end when Fiorentina said he snaked them.
Who's this?
Kylian Mbappe. This
Kylian Mbappe, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair to you, Anoma, I think actually Holland will stay longer at Man City than people think. Because remember with Aguero, everybody thought, oh, Man City will have him for like 3 years, and then he'll just go somewhere else, and probably to Real Madrid. Or it's just like, oh, he stayed there his whole career, pretty much.
It also depends on how these clubs now progress as we go along. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you ask Coutinho, for example, oh, I want to go win Champions League. I want to go win Champions League. He left to Barcelona, and Liverpool ended up winning Champions League.
Coutinho, what a player.
It also depends on how these teams progress. Like, you never know. Man City could win the Champions League, I don't know, this season, next season, or the season after, or in his 5-year stay. In the next 5 years, for example, City could win the Champions League, let's say 2 or 3 times, and the whole view could change again.
Yeah, the pressure is on Guardiola to win Champions League for you guys.
Listen, if Guardiola wins the Champions League, well, when Guardiola wins the Champions League, it just leaves the next manager absolutely no legendary status to take, because he's taking it all.
Nothing to do, because he's done everything.
He's taking it all.
He's done it all, yeah.
But for me, I'm more interested in the identity and the legacy that he's created. So what you're gonna have now is the next manager that comes in, before they pick the next manager,
they have the ground running.
It has to be our way. Do you know what I mean? You have to be a manager. So take, for example, we'll probably go get Luis Enrique from Spain.
I like that guy.
In 2-3 years' time. Now, if Luis Enrique was to come into the City
he needs to know your identity and your style of play.
Nothing changes, because he's already from the school of La Masia.
Kind of thing.
Plays that way now. So when he comes in here, it may tweak a little 1 or 2 players. Some players might be getting older.
But he already knows how the game works.
I think Pep is much more detail oriented than Enrique. That's the big difference.
Of course, you're not going to get another Pep unless you get a twin brother of Pep, right? But what I'm saying is, the next has to have similar.
No, Pep is so much more detail oriented than.
But Mikel needs time.
Yeah.
To.
I'm just saying, like the how in depth Pep goes in terms of. Sometimes this is weakness. He overthinks things, but you can't lie. The detail he puts into
Klopp does that too.
Eddie Howe also does too. He's a huge guy on details. Huge.
Guys, it's almost half time here in the Argentina Mexico 0-0.
I think this also needs to be said about Argentina. They're starting to go back to this whole problem of. They're just giving it to Messi and hope he does something with it.
Of course, when you have someone in the mode of Messi, you have to play to his strengths.
Yeah, right? but no. What I'm saying is, Tony, is that's not how they won the Copa America. The Copa America, they won that because they played as a team, not as I'm going to. Completely. I'm just gonna hide and give it to Messi and hope he does.
Give it to Messi. Yeah, exactly.
No one on this Argentina team is taking the game by the scruff of the neck by themselves.
It's true. I get that.
And
there was a change.
I think
there was a change in the 42nd minute, and Guardado.
Eric Gutierrez.
Mind you, Guardado is about 36 years. He plays football for Real Betis. A very good player.
He's been around.
He's 36 years old.
He's been around the block, bro.
Yeah, he's been around for a long time, and it was being replaced by this guy, Gutierrez. Gutierrez plays for PSV.
Eric,
it's 27 years. He plays for PSV Eindhoven. Yeah, good player.
Free kick. Oh, decent save that. What minute are you guys on? 44. I'm on 44:25.
Melina, you're in what number?
I think her Wi-Fi must have won or something because she ain't in the thing. See?
Okay, yeah. On the message, you're in what number?
Don't talk about numbers. I'm always slow. I'm on 43 minutes, mate. Or just got to 44 now.
43.
My TV is always slow. I react to goals different to everybody else.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean 43, 47.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think they're going back to this whole just lazy strategy of giving it to Messi and hoping that he'll do something?
Obviously, man.
Today?
obviously, who did they have to call on to give them a goal? It's
No,
Messi.
but
They don't have any other person.
no, but remember what I just said in terms of they're doing it in a way that takes the responsibility off of their shoulders. They're kind of hiding. It's just it's a one-dimensional approach. It's like that's not gonna work, bro.
But you know,
and also Messi has struggled in the past with in terms of like during the anthem in the past in like 2018 where the guy's like sweating his ass off during the anthem where he's literally just like bro guy I don't know, man.
But you know what? Yeah, Argentina have players that can actually
I
do
know
magic
that's
at any time. So this is very
Montoro, Di
surprising.
Maria. Look at
It's
the
very
bench.
surprising. It's very surprising when they have to struggle, like this. They have a McAllister who plays for Brighton Football Club. He's
Having a
magic.
great
He can do
season.
anything at any time. He's having a great season in Brighton. Even last year, he had a very, very good season. You see, they also even have
Julian
Martinez
Alvarez off the
Lautaro.
bench.
They have Lautaro Martinez. Of course, he plays for Inter. He can score goals. I don't know why these guys are really struggling at this
I
time.
would have started Julian Alvarez alongside Martinez today.
I would have,
needing,
bro. But
needing goals.
Wait, and you won't put Messi? And you won't put Messi?
No. I would have started Julian Alvarez. Messi plays wherever Messi plays. You just name Messi on the team. I don't even see Messi as playing a striker right now. You just name Messi on the team. I would have started Messi behind them two, and you got two runners when he picks up the ball.
That sounds good.
You need points. You're going home. Do you know what I mean? You need
it's true. It's true. They need points, man.
This is not club football. This is not. Oh yeah, you know what? We'll take a point here, and the Premier League. That's why the last game of the Premier League before we broke up and stuff. Like Pep said, he was like, "Listen, the Premier League is not going to be won and lost today, but the World Cup can be lost today." So I understand these players are going to play a certain way because they don't want to get injured.
On a message, man. Lie to yourself all you want, man. We're 5 points clear.
Oh no, I'll give you a credit when he's due. You're 5 points clear. That's
lie to yourself, bro.
Listen,
we're 5 points clear. Don't deceive yourself, man.
I'm not deceiving myself. That's completely fine. We flopped. Listen, when that game started that day, I knew something was wrong with our team because whenever I'm watching Man City play, I said to some guys, I said, listen, I've got the popcorn out when I'm watching my team play. I'm always relaxed to watch them play because we're in control of the game. The ball is with us. We've got the ball 75% of the time. I only have to worry 15% of the time, really, which is not a lot of worry. You know what I mean? So we're in control of the entire game. But on that day, they created a couple of chances really quickly. I looked at the team thinking, it's not flowing. It was like back and forth. They had the ball, we had the ball. They had the ball. I'm like, this is not our usual way. So I'm kind of worried a little bit that these guys might scrap a goal here or scrap something here, and they did.
But Steve, do you think, because Brentford, teams like your own team, Newcastle, Aston Villa, Liverpool, they've shown all these teams a blueprint on how to really kick Manchester City's ass, get a point from them. Do you think that other teams will start saying, oh, come on. These guys are not invincible as we thought. Even if Arsenal is still top of that league, teams still come at us. They want to score because they know that, hey, Arsenal still have lapses. They're not kings. They're not this. Let's go at them. But you know what? These other teams, whenever they're playing Man City, they just sit back, hope they suck up all this pressure and find one or two chances in the counter-attack and hit them on the break.
Except Brentford. Brentford, to be fair, they were large stretches of that. Not large, but like 10, 15. Like the opening 15 minutes of the game, Brentford they looked like attacking. Yeah. It's pretty back and forth.
Yeah, but bro,
you're right.
A lot in that game. They were at the back end of lots of heavy shots coming. Like lots of dribbles, lot of possessions from Manchester City. It was hard. That game was hard fought for them.
Argentina, Messi. Oh, good defense. To be fair,
it's half time. It's half time already.
I think is a respect thing and a fear.
Yes.
knowing
Respect
what
and
they've
fair,
done,
yeah, teams
knowing
give
what
to you
they've done
guys.
to teams and stuff. And even when you
When
go
does
a goal
Arsenal
up,
Man City play each
even
other?
when you go a goal up, you're still scared.
January.
Thinking, these are the guys that came back against Aston Villa, 3 goals in 12 minutes and won the league. So they never know when they're beaten and stuff. So until that final whistle goes, you've not won. You've not beaten us. And we know that. We believe it. So right now, Arsenal are starting to build that. Nobody's really that scared just yet. Everybody's still thinking, yeah, it's Arsenal. Yeah, we're gonna take them. And they are showing that they have mistakes in them. I mean, the Leeds game, you was extremely lucky in the Leeds game. That penalty goes in, you was losing that game.
Bro, lucky. A Leeds that beat up Liverpool.
That's what I'm saying. That Leeds game,
Are you serious?
That Leeds game, you was extremely lucky.
Onome,
That Leeds
are
game.
you serious? Come
You
on,
won
man.
1-0. If that penalty went in that they missed,
And you call it lucky.
It was a bit lucky. It was a little bit.
No. I'm tired of people saying it was luck. No, you're talking of Leeds that beat up Liverpool, right?
yes, if the other team misses a penalty at 1-0, you have to kind of call that luck. You're lucky that they missed the penalty. No?
It's not a bad thing. By the way, Tony, it's not a bad thing to be lucky. He's not like shaming you.
You're talking of Leeds that beat Chelsea this season.
It's not a bad thing to be lucky. Like
it's not. You need luck. You need. There have been times. Real Madrid have needed a little bit of luck.
I would say right now, we were lucky against Newcastle to get a point. We were lucky against Newcastle to get a point, despite our brilliance.
No, that was obvious. That was obvious.
Okay, then. So I'm not afraid.
That was obvious.
That we're lucky. So you should accept it as when I say you were extremely lucky against Leeds. They missed the penalty, and at that point, Leeds was pressing hard. They scored that penalty.
Yeah.
They were unlucky to not score. You can at least say that.
Yeah, they were unlucky.
So there you go. That's all.
I agree.
Bro, we're not shaming. We're not.
Twitching against Newcastle. I was like, what am I watching? What is going on?
Yeah. Bro, and I was just giddy. I was giddy, bro.
You were giddy.
I was scared. Whenever Sir Maxima had that ball, I was like, oh god.
Bro, Kyle Walker. That was a game where Kyle Walker.
I was like, here we go again. This guy was running with the ball like he had the ball in his hand and just sprinting. I'm thinking, the ball is on the floor, he's running with this ball, and it was fear. You could see the fear in our defenders' eyes, like he was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was coming, it's like, oh my god. And the one person we could rely on, which is pace, it was just walking past him.
Yeah.
Walking past him. Yeah.
No, but Tony, it's not a bad thing to be, bro. For any trophy to win, you need a little bit of luck.
You need
a little bit.
That result.
Real Madrid have gotten a little bit of luck at the right times in the Champions League.
Were extremely lucky against us in the semifinals.
Yeah,
it's lucky. Luck is luck.
But I'm
just looking at Anome saying lucky. As if there's any team that can be very lucky against you guys. See, any team that beat Manchester City is not lucky. They tried their best.
Sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's deserved.
They made their own luck, don't get me wrong. But
exactly. And that's the other big thing, too. You can make your own luck sometimes. A deflection goal is making your own luck because you have to shoot for it to go in the net anyways.
And I tell you this now. At the point when Real Madrid beat us in the second leg, when they scored, that's when I knew that I realized two things, right? One, we still have a long way to go as a club to get to that status. Number two, I realized why players want to play for Real Madrid. I realized why. Because that club, that stadium, that competition,
the aura.
It's like
an aura.
I don't know how to put it. Like like an evil kind of witchy
villain role.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow. You see the fans, you see that stadium, you see everything, you go, wow. It's not just Real Madrid that beat us that day. It's the history of Real Madrid. You can see the history turn up on that pitch. And it was like
the winner's mentality and all that.
So we still have a long way to go.
Champions mentality.
We're starting to build it now with the last ditch of the title against Aston Villa.
Domestically, you have that mentality.
Exactly. Absolutely. We're getting it. you know, the
You
goal
slipped up
against
a little
Southampton-
bit this year, but things aren't over. Yeah.
the goal against Southampton to make 100 points and stuff. Things like that. We're starting to build it now. The run for the title against Liverpool when we won 14 games in a row, 15 games in a row, and stuff. And Liverpool, we're starting to build that now.
But wait, yeah, Steve, do you think Man City would go on a very horrible, like very serious type of winning streak, like a deadly one? Like, do you think
Like a
Arsenal have really?
15,
No.
16 game
Bro,
win
I'm talking of an 18 game stretch.
I don't think so.
Do you think they're gonna do it?
I don't think so.
Steve, what do you think?
I think the best they could. I'd have to look at the schedule, but they could pull off like 9.
I don't
Nine
think.
straight.
I don't think we're going to, but I don't think we need to.
Oh, you don't
No.
think you need to?
Not underrating Arsenal.
Explain that.
Okay,
Explain.
Let me explain. I don't think
Fixture
we're gonna go on
congestion.
18 I don't. No. Let me explain, and I want to respect Arsenal when I say this. I don't think we're gonna go on an 18 game to win the title. I don't think we're gonna need to, because along the way, Arsenal are gonna drop points as well. So
Because of the fixture congestion, let's be real. FA
we're
Cup,
not gonna need to.
Europa League, Champions League for Man City. There will be drop points.
Arsenal are gonna drop points as well. We're gonna drop points as well. But don't forget, the games that are going to matter is the 2 games against you guys. That's what's going to matter.
Yes. That's why I asked you guys.
No. I don't think it's going to matter because we're leading you with 5 points. Yeah, if you guys see, who said you guys are not still gonna drop points? That's why I was bringing in this argument.
I just said that.
That's why I
He
was
just
saying
said
that.
no. Norman just said that. He just said
No,
there's no way Man City win the rest of their win out. There's no way.
Yeah, no, he said that it boils down to those 2 matches.
Yes,
between Arsenal. Yeah, 6 points, right?
Yes.
What if
12
in the
points.
What if it's 6 points?
No, I'm saying it's 2 6-pointers. Those are going to be 6-point games.
Yeah, 6 points game. Arsenal
Because you take
by
3
5.
away from your opponent, your direct opponent, and you give yourself 3. So that's a 6-pointer.
Yeah, that's a 6-pointer. Good and okay. No problem. I'm not arguing about that.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, yeah. See, Man City, the way they're playing right now, before people have this fear when they talk about Man City. There's this fear that enraptures you before you even play them. So it makes you to just go and, man, let's just go and cover our post. Let's make sure these guys don't score. But right now, with all the old things happening with Manchester City this season, I'm afraid, man, teams will come at you guys on this season. Teams will legitimately want to open up and come and play football with you guys.
Okay, that is.
And when that fear factor is off,
where are you getting the idea that fear factor is off? You choose your next words wisely. According to that,
bro.
The idea that
bro,
the fear factor on Man City is off. What are you talking about?
Bro, we destroyed Brentford in the first half.
Tony, I need you to.
Took 3 goals in the first half. In the second half, Arsenal didn't even need to score a goal. We just rested, and you know what? All their players played. In fact, you know what? Wait, let me tell you. You even know what? Ivan Toney even had more incentives to score in that Arsenal game than to actually score in the Man City game. Do you know why?
That's great.
Do you know why? Because it was just called up the same week that they had a game with Arsenal. So he had to prove himself to the English crowd, to everyone that he needed to score. But but of course, Arsenal made him redundant in that game. But bro, Arsenal finished it in the first half and we just relaxed in the second half. But you guys struggled from the first half to the end of the whistle. So what are you saying, bro?
Okay, let me tell you something.
What are you saying, bro?
Let me tell you something. What you're gonna need to do, you're gonna need to stop comparing the teams you played against and the teams we've played against and say, we did this against Liverpool, you guys couldn't do it. We did this against
No,
Arsenal or
no,
against
no, but bro,
Brentford.
no,
You
but
guys
bro,
couldn't do
but
it.
bro, there comes a stage where you have to make these comparisons, man. Liverpool beat you at home. They
It's
beat you like they beat you
what
at
I
home.
always say. What I
They
always
beat you
say,
at home.
bro.
No,
What I
Onome, I
always
want you
say.
to agree.
Hold
I
on,
want you to
hold on.
agree.
I agree. They beat us.
Agree.
That's cool. What I always say is this. What I always say is
They
this.
beat you at home.
What I always say
No,
is this.
Onome, you
Yes, they
never
beat
agree.
us.
No, you've
They
not
beat
agreed.
us. What they beat us? They
Aha!
beat us. Okay.
Aha! What are
Okay.
you
But
talking,
listen to
bro?
me. Listen to me, right? Listen. What I always say is this. It's a
Mm,
marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, right? We are not even
mhm.
halfway through the season yet. You know what I mean? A league is not won.
No, but you have
Listen,
to pick up these points, man.
of
No,
course,
seriously,
listen,
but you
points
have to
on
pick up
board,
these points.
points on board is better than games in hand. You have to pick up the points. I agree. But what I'm saying to you is this is a well-oiled machine that knows how to chase you down the rabbit hole until the
It's true. It's
final
true.
whistle goes, right?
God,
Liverpool were
look
seven
at the
points clear
smirk
of
on
us.
your face the way you're saying
Liverpool,
that thing, man.
Liverpool were 7 points clear of us, or something like that. And they were, and the only game they lost that season was the one game at the Etihad. One game they lost all
Mm,
season, right? It was
mm,
against us. One game.
mhm,
Otherwise, they would have gone
mhm,
invisible and they would have won the league.
mhm,
One game they lost all
mhm,
season, and we still picked them to the title, right?
mhm.
We are a master of chasing. My point is this for these two games, when I say these two games matter, right? I've just said both teams are going to drop points, right?
Mhm,
It's a
mhm,
matter of who blinks first, right? Let's say, for
mhm.
example, and this is just hypothetical. Let's say, for
Yeah,
example, right? We
yeah.
come back before we play you guys already drop points and we win. Let's say, for example, you lose the game and we win. We go within 2 points. Yeah. Now we have to
Yeah.
play Arsenal, the first game. We win, we win that game. It's already a
Mm-hmm.
point clear. So it can
It's
go that
point clear.
quick. It can go that quick. You're
Mm-hmm.
saying it can go
Mm-hmm.
really, really that quick. So that's why I said, as long as we haven't played Arsenal in the two games, I am still 2,000,000% confident. And guess what? When we play against Arsenal,
Mm.
we're approaching both games. Our Man City players are approaching the game different to you guys. You guys are approaching the
Yeah.
game in a way to say, let's see how far we've come. We are testing ourselves against the best. Let's see how far we've come in our development. Because remember, you're developing, right? Let's see how far
Mm-hmm.
we've come in our development. So let's go toe to toe with the Masters and see how far we've come in our development. We're turning up in that game going, we're here to pick up our points. We don't care who's in front of us. So it's two different approaches to the game. So when we start doing our stuff, you guys are thinking, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, Ateta's
No,
telling
no,
us this, but
but see,
they're doing
but
this.
you know what,
It's
Oname,
different.
Oname. It's not going to be like. See, man. You know the recent time you came to the Etihad. Sorry, you came to the Emirates.
Emirates, yeah.
You saw how difficult. You saw you guys
2-1.
fought for that game, right?
2-1. But I will have you
Yeah,
know,
you guys fought for it, man.
when I watched that game, do you
So
know what
now
I saw?
imagine a proper team.
Okay,
Imagine a proper team coming at
okay,
you right
okay.
now
Hold
at
on.
the Emirates. No,
Let me
it's
state
not
1 point.
okay. Bro, this is
I agree
fact.
with you. Let me state 1 point in that game,
No, but
right?
your okay was like
Hold on.
okay.
Look,
You have too
I'm,
much
I'm
confidence in your
accepting
team. But
I'm
where
accepting your
was
challenge,
where was
and
this
I'm
confidence
ready.
when Brentford played you guys? Where was
Listen,
this confidence
I
when
told you,
Liverpool beat you guys up?
guys,
Or when
bro,
you
against
guys
Brentford.
clawed back for a
Well, you
point
people
at
are
Newcastle at St
crazy.
James Park.
Against Brentford,
People are
guys were already at the
crazy.
World Cup. They were already on the flight, right? Let me tell you this. When we played against Arsenal, when we played against you guys last season at the Emirates,
Mm,
right? Do you
mm,
know what I
mm.
saw when I was watching that game? Do you know what I saw? You guys might have seen different. I know our players very well. I saw a very, very, very tired Man City. We were so tired, right? We were on our last legs in that game. I don't know if you remember the game.
You
After
should
the
go
game,
to Liverpool and get some of their inhalers.
after
I
the
heard
game,
that
after the
those work
game,
for them.
De Bruyne and a few more players were on the floor, shattered. They were laying on the floor. We were that tired in that game. Now, when we come to Arsenal this time now, we're gonna be
Mhm.
that tired. It's gonna be punch for punch. We're both ready. Let's go at it, and let's let the best team win.
Man,
Let the
punch for
no,
punch.
that's fair. Let the best team win.
Let the best team
No, but
win.
no, it's fair enough. It's
True.
fair enough. But I'm
True.
telling you that we have more
It's gonna be
firepower
a
to
good
actually
game.
help us.
I think
We won't
it'll
be
be a
that
good.
naive Arsenal again. Trust me, Steve. We won't be that naive. We'll go toe to toe with
I
these
know.
guys.
I know.
We'll,
Oh,
we'll, we'll go at them.
yeah.
We'll go
Yeah.
at them.
And we're
And
gonna be
you know
ready.
what? And you know what? That's why the board are putting up an inquest into why they released Gabriel Jesus and Zichenko
Who,
to
what,
these guys.
who's putting
You
up
know,
a
they're
request?
scared.
Who's
No,
putting up
they're
a
panicking right now.
nobody?
They're like,
No,
they're like,
no,
how? No,
no.
what is no? It's true,
Hold on,
bro. It's
hold
not
on,
a lie.
hold on,
It's
hold on.
true.
Let's get it
No,
straight. Let's get it
no.
straight.
Manchester City board have released an inquest into
When?
why,
Who
how.
said that? Who
No,
said that?
oh, you didn't know. Oh, you didn't know. They said that they will not sell. How did they sell these guys to Arsenal? They
Let's
said it.
listen. Okay, look.
No, no, no. Oh, no, man, haven't you heard it? That
No, I haven't heard
about
it.
the
No,
inquest.
I haven't heard it.
Yeah, okay, go and hear it, brother.
Okay, my thing
Yeah,
is this.
they
My
put up
thing is
an
this.
inquest into why
My
they
thing is
sold
I'm not
Zinchenko
worried
and
about
Gabriel
Gabriel
Jesus to
Jesus, and
Arsenal.
I'm not worried about them. We've replaced
No,
the
but the
boys.
board is
We've replaced
worried.
them.
The board is worried. They've seen the table and they see that Arsenal is not dropping any points.
I
Arsenal have
think
only
this is
lost
fake
one
fake
game
news.
this
This must
season.
be fake news. This must be fake news. We don't worry about
It's
them
not.
kind of things there. It's
It's
fake
not
news.
fake
We don't worry
news.
about them
To
kind of
be
things
fair,
there.
why would Man City worry about the only people that
Oh,
Man City gonna
you're now Donald Trump
Let me
now.
not
Eh?
let me not
You're
disrespect
now
you.
Donald Trump now.
Let
Saying
me
it's
not
fake
let me
news.
not listen, let me not start the disrespect, right? But are we really worried about a striker that scored 5 goals for you? No, we're not. Okay, so let's get it straight. Are we worried about a left back that was
No,
that
no,
was that was
but that's where
a
you should be
supply
more
teacher?
scared. But that's where you should be more
second
scared.
half kicked off? By the way, people, second half is kicked
Yeah,
off.
second half. But you
We're
know
not
what,
worried about
Onomet,
that.
yeah. But that's why you should be scared.
Scared of
That's
Hey,
why you should
who?
be
Scared of
scared.
what?
guys, yo, I got a question. This has to do with Man City. Yeah, I know. Anoma, would you sub out Julian Alvarez for like a Di Maria? By the way,
No.
think that would suit Argentina? No, Alvarez.
Oh, you mean Argentina game? Oh, yes, I would, yes. I
Do you
thought you
think
meant
that'd be a good sub?
Yes, I think so.
What about you, Tony? You think that'd be a good sub to me? I think Di Maria is really.
That'll be the best shot.
Do you Anoma? Do you like Di Maria? Or sorry, not Di Maria. Alvarez as a winger more, or as a false nine? What do you think?
No, as a striker. Listen, Alvarez
Or as
is
okay.
Alvarez is a bad man. Alvarez is a very, very, very
He's
good
talented, extremely
striker.
talented.
It's a very good striker. Listen.
He
the
has
fact
some
that
Aguero moments, bro. Some moves. He's very similar.
he's a good striker. He works hard
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very good striker. He's left foot, right foot. He will finish it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a very, very good striker, and he will get his chances.
Yeah. No, absolutely. He's already played a good part in this season. Mexico on the attack block.
I mean, it's coming from Argentina. You know, the first time is out of South America and stuff. He's what? 21
Yeah,
years old.
I thought I think there were one or two games where he kind of struggled, but that's always going to happen when you move from Argentina to England.
He's in good hands. He's in good hands.
Yes,
Don't
exactly.
understand it.
Yeah. But I think he's transitioned very well. I think he's done a great job.
Think about it. He's going to be with Pep for the next 2 years. So think about the development he's going to have for the next 2 years and the understanding of our system in the next 2 years. He's already got the understanding now. He's already scoring the goals. It's happens and
He's only going to get better and more
He's gonna get
comfortable in the system.
And the thing is he's behind Haaland. So he kind of, you know, he himself, and he's very humble about it. You know, he's very humble about it. He knows he's behind a great striker.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm a huge fan of Alvarez. I think people are overlooking him. Yeah, honestly, I think
but this thing about Alvarez played for River Plate. Of course, he played very well. He broke records in River Plate. But you know what? Yeah, Onome, like, how do you see his development in Manchester City
so far?
So far, but in tandem with
Mexico on the attack. Ooh, Chucky.
in tandem with Haaland down there, like, isn't it hampering his development?
No, I don't think it's hampering it. I actually think it's a benefit because the spotlight is a lot on Haaland. So Alvarez, that's how I see it.
And Alvarez, when he's been called upon, has proved to be just as reliable. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he scored.
Not as prolific, but as
You
reliable.
gotta understand something. What Haaland is doing is illegal. in every country, in a lot of countries and a lot of planets. It's illegal. The amount of
It's
goals he
illegal,
scores,
right?
it's illegal. I've got a bet with my barber, right? When he first signed Haaland, he said, "Oh, Haaland's not going to get 20 Premier League goal," and I said, "Right, if he gets 20 Premier League goal, I get a free haircut with my son, right? I'm ready to cash in on that bet, and it's November. I'm ready to cash in. Do you know what I mean? I'm ready to
Look at
turn
this
up at the
fucking
barbers
tackle from
and say, "Cut my hair
Gutierrez.
and my son's hair. We're not paying today." Do you know what I mean? I've already said,
Yeah.
listen, you might as well pay up now. He's on 18 goals already. You might as well pay up now. He's like,
18
no. I'll wait till he gets to 20. I'm like, you're just being stubborn. But for me, Alvarez has proved to be that second striker, the perfect second striker.
The
that
perfect one,
the
right?
one that is not going to moan. The one that's not going to moan about, I want to play. The one that kind of understands that Haaland is the star, but guess what? I am going to get a lot of games because this team play games until the latter part
All
of
competitions. You're
So
expected to
he's
go
gonna get
pretty
a lot of
deep.
starts. You know what I mean? He's going to get a lot of starts. This
And
is
also
why
Holland with injuries there's also some. Yeah.
Haaland will rest him. You got to rest him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So he's going to get a lot of games. So if you put Alvarez in an average Premier League team, for example, that is not in Europe or anything, he gets his 30 starts a season. He's gonna get 30 starts in Man City.
15 goals. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? What, 15 goals? He's already on 7 or 8 goals or 9.
I
He's
love
already
that.
on 7 or 8, man.
He's going under the radar, which is good because
Yeah, it's true, man. And
because the
mind you, guys,
transition from
he's just 22 years. People forget this. He's just 22.
Coming from
the
Argentina.
transition from Bundesliga to EPL is easier than Argentina to EPL, you'd say.
And the thing is, Alvarez is going to have longevity at City. So there's always this rumor of like, oh yeah, Haaland's going to leave eventually. Alvarez is not going anywhere.
Haaland will leave. Haaland will leave.
Maybe.
Eventually, but not straight away like people are imagining. Like, it's not here just to...
Who knows? Maybe Haaland like I said about the Aguero thing, bro. Everybody thought he was gonna dip.
But again, who would pay him that amount of money that they're paying him right now?
Real Madrid. Let me ask you.
Like, who would pay him that money that they're paying him right now?
Real Madrid will pay that money. Let me ask you a question.
Real Madrid?
Yes,
I doubt it. I doubt it.
They'll pay.
Steve, they will pay him 800 per week.
What?
They'll pay.
Real Madrid.
For who? Haaland?
Yeah, for Haaland.
Of course they will. As long as it's within the La Liga financial rules, as long as they're within FFP and stuff like that, Real Madrid will absolutely they'll pay anything for Haaland as long as it's financially viable. Of course.
Why do you think the guy?
There's no question.
Why do you think the guy hasn't released? You know, with the signings, right? If you sign a player for say 100 million or 150 million, for example, right? So instead of that money, that 150 million, right, that you've paid, you as a club, let's say for example you have a I don't know 600 million to spend, right? And this player is going to sign for you for 5 years, and in that 5 years it's supposed to cost you 400 million or 300 million, right?
Yeah.
If it's going to cost you 300 million, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to pay 150 million for transfer fees already, it means you've only got 150 million to spend on his wages, right?
Yeah.
But what Haaland does is very clever. He negotiates this release clauses so that the club never has to pay that 150 million. That money is now negotiated and comes in his pocket. So that 300 million you have to spend, you've not spent 150 million for his transfer fee. You spent 65 million from that 300 million, which means all the other monies come in his wages. Now, in order not to come and upset your wage structure, you're going to put him on the same amount as De Bruyne, right? 375,000 or 400,000, right? However, his bonuses now, that's where he's now going to be ripping up the money, right? Now, the bonus is what anybody's not going to know what he does. Haaland could have a pay package to say, if I score 10 Premier League goals, I get 10 million or 20 million. If I score 40 goals a season, or if I score 30 goals a season, I get so much. So that 300 million that you have to spend, that you need to spend, you are going to negotiate that in different ways so it doesn't upset everybody. And nobody knows about these clauses and all these stuff. Only him will really, really know what these clauses are. Everything else is just speculation. Do you know what I mean? That's how it kind of works. It makes up the wages. But let me ask you a question. Haaland is going from league to league, like a prostitute, right? It's going from league to league, right? So
He's getting
at what point do you guys think that he's gonna need to nail down a legacy and be that guy in a particular league? Is it the English Premier League or is it La Liga? Because
either one. I mean, take your pick.
But already he already has legendary status with
No.
Dortmund.
What I'm saying to you is top goal scorer for the Premier League is 268 goals or whatever it is for Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer.
So my question is, at what point does Haaland now break and now put his name firmly in history?
Damn.
Is it going to be the Premier
Man,
League?
but 200. Man, Alan Shearer, man.
Let me look up the.
Damn. Alan Shearer was one heck of a striker, man.
So if you was to calculate, what's 200 and I don't know.
Argentina.
What's 270 goals divided by, say, I don't know, is that 10 seasons? How many goals a season?
270 divided by 10 is 27.
27.
So what? 27 goals a season for 10 seasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
To be
Let me
honest,
look up Alan Shearer's record. I think it's 281.
Haaland can do that in 7 or 8 seasons, I would say.
If he scores like 35.
Bro, if he's scoring like this, man.
So you're talking at some point he's gonna need to nail down a legacy.
Motherfucker's gonna have 400 goals at the end of his career at this rate.
So at some point he's gonna need to nail down
crazy.
A legacy in a league, right? And I think if it's either City or Real Madrid that's gonna nail down this legacy, we've got him right now at the peak of his powers.
Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that stat at Haaland at this age, and then Messi and Ronaldo at this age? Haaland has like 250 already.
They don't compare. They don't compare. The guy's just a goal scorer, and he's just a joy to watch. And
you know what? People will be like, "Oh, it was it was in Norway. It was in Salzburg. It was." Yeah, well, guess what? In Salzburg, you're playing Champions League, so you got to be decent.
That's what they said. He was in this, he was in that, but he's come to the Premier League and he's made the Premier League look like Farmers League.
And he did in the Bundesliga. You could put him in any league in the world, and he'll do what he's doing. Any league.
Yeah.
Portugal, France, England, Germany, Spain, Italy. You want to go to China?
For me, right? It doesn't really matter the league it does it in. For me, it just depends on the team style of play. We all knew Haaland was going to score buckets of goals if he comes to a Man City team. You put a Haaland. I mean, listen, any one of you guys could turn up. If you're given the right materials and you're fully fit and everything like that, mate, you're going to manage about 5 to 10 goals at least in a season for Man City. Yeah. Mate. Just stand in that box. Do you know what I mean? So then you're talking about Haaland that is now taking penalties as well. Come on, man, he's already got 2 penalties as well now. So if he's taking penalties, that's guaranteed. I'll give you a breakdown of Haaland's goals. Haaland will get you, I would say, 10 to 15 tap-ins a season. That's 15 goals down. He will get you maybe 5 of his solo goals, right? He will get
where he gets a ball off a De Bruyne cross and he runs on and just bullies his way through.
Yeah, the Brighton type of goal. He will get you maybe 5 of those in a season. He will get you another 5 penalties in a season. You're talking 20-something already.
And that's being conservative. You could argue that he'll get you 20 tap-ins, 15 penalties, and 10. Maybe even 5. Bro, the guy can still improve in headers as well.
Yeah. Apparently, they're saying that even the tap-ins they're seeing him score now, it's a new Haaland. He doesn't normally score tap-ins. That's not the type of goal.
Especially the athletic finishes. Like, he reminds me of Lewandowski in that way, because Lewandowski, he like athletically he's so underrated because he'll just get in the air, he'll get his fucking legs high up, his body.
I love him. I love Lewandowski, man. He's so.
By the way, Mexico.
He's so professional. He's so professional.
Yeah. By the way, Mexico.
He's got his World Cup goal because he wanted that.
Yeah. No, I'm happy for Leva as a poll, but yeah. I was just about to say about Mexico. I think they're dropping off a bit too much here.
I can't see Argentina doing this, by the way.
I don't see them scoring either, to be honest. Look at that move from Vega too. That was kind of sick. I think Mexico done all right performing though. They're up for a bloody fight. So that's the first thing when you play a CONMEBOL opponent.
And this is the thing about football these days. This is the thing about football these days. Hard work beats talent if talent doesn't work hard. It's as simple as that. When you got people that are willing to work hard and willing to run And this is what USA was. I'm not saying USA are not talented, but they were hard working.
The quality is the quality gap between England and the US is clearly there. But what you can do to even the gap on the playing field is outwork, outmuscle, outthink your opponents.
You can run.
And then we do possess some decent quality on the ball, like a Yunus Musa. Tyler Adams has his specialties. McKennie was driving with the ball off the right. Weah had some really nice little touches and whatnot. Technically gifted, and Pulisic also had a pretty good game.
But the thing is, what I noticed,
they all work their nuts off.
What I noticed about Pulisic, and this is my point about the likes of Haaland, for example, when you come to certain teams, it's how that team wants to play and stuff. Like, Pep said himself, we need to find Haaland more. We need to find him more. We'll get used to him. We'll find him more. We'll play him in more, right? A Pulisic at Chelsea, he's not the main man. I mean, nothing is expected of him, so he's not going to shine. A Pulisic at USA, he's the main man. They want to give Pulisic the ball, so he's going to carry that ball. A Jack Grealish at Aston Villa, we've seen the difference. A Jack Grealish at Aston Villa, it's not the same as a Jack Grealish here, because we don't need you to carry that ball and be running past everybody and buying free kicks and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's not our style of play. A new manager might come in and might change it and stuff, but when you're playing in a team that you are the main man, that ball comes to you regardless. Bernardo Silva, for example,
Messi at Argentina, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He carries the biggest burden.
Yeah, you are going to shine more because you're expected. You got that responsibility. And
given the opportunity to time and time again, because you're the go-to guy.
You're the go-to guy,
Yeah.
Guys, Argentina have lots of possession. They have a ball possession.
They ain't doing much with it.
I know, but they have a ball possession of about 68%.
They subbed on
32%.
They subbed on Enzo Fernandez, so that's a good sub because he can score. He's been absolutely sensational for Benfica. Who else would you guys sub? Why the fact that Alvarez is still sitting on the bench? I'd sub him on now.
It sucks. They have a Pablo Dybala.
Papu Gomez, Angel Correa. I like Correa a lot. I think Correa is
okay. Correa is okay.
I tell you what, when
you have this old talent sitting on the bench,
I tell you what, when I watch these teams and I go through the teams and I see the Man City players not playing, or I'm like, good as mate, well done, cheers, mate.
No injuries.
Guys, let's big up first of all,
Craig.
Boxer Ishaku is here. Big up, guys. He says, big up, guys. Big up, guys.
What's going on, Boxer Ishaku?
Boxer, when are you gonna come to the show? When are you gonna come to the show? Arsenal. By the way, Tony says, big ups, Cloud. You one great guy. Thank you. And then we have Steve. I want you to give a shout out to the missus of Craig AFC. This guy, he loves this show. Even when every other person, doesn't come around, he pops in and just drops a message down here, man. Thank you, Craig AFC. And he says here, panel, big up. It's my missus' birthday today. Just got back from taking her out for a meal and drinks. Big ups, Craig. And, blessings to your wife and, a very, very happy birthday to her, So big ups. Yeah. So who was saying something?
Alvarez is on now. Yeah, when I'm watching the games and I see the Man City
Argentina Argentina.
Wait, what?
Lionel Messi, the guy you wanted to criticize.
No way.
Helped Argentina.
No, I wasn't. No. I wasn't criticizing. No, I wasn't criticizing.
I know. Calm down. I know.
Fucking hell. Yeah, what a goal. Go.
I haven't seen it yet.
Easy the goat. He just answered. Lionel Messi.
You can do your Mexico, you fucker.
He just answered you guys. If he was the goat.
Oh, what a goal! Messi!
What a goal!
La Pulga.
The goat is the goat. He and Ronaldo.
I'm so happy for him. Oh my days, I'm so happy.
I'm happy for him. He needed that
By
goal,
the
man.
way, but as good a goal that is, Ochoa. I'm looking at the replay. You gotta do better, Ochoa. Ooh, oh
Yeah.
God.
Messi,
An unusually, unusually poor.
Messi.
He reacted late to that, Ochoa.
Oh.
He reacted late to that, Ochoa.
Yeah, he reacted. See, man. Normally you
But it
see
wasn't
good
like it
keepers
wasn't a
on that.
quick shot or any. It was just placement.
It's just placement, man. There wasn't even enough
Oh
power
my
in
word!
Messi,
Took that first time.
Messi. All right, listen, we're gonna miss these guys. I'm telling you now.
Man,
We are,
man,
we are,
forget it, man.
we are
That
in
shot
pleasure
had
of watching
power,
them.
man. That shot had power, man. It just cushioned it to the floor, but with much power. No, it
What,
didn't even have
that
power,
was
actually.
beautiful.
It just cushioned it on the floor.
We're gonna miss these guys, man. Do you guys
We're gonna
actually
miss them, man.
do you guys actually realize that we've actually gone through the entire life of a Ronaldo and Messi's career from day one till now? We've
I'm
witnessed it.
telling you, man.
We've witnessed
I'm
it.
telling
I
you,
never
man.
I never watched Maradona play and Pele and stuff. I mean, you can see videos and
Zidane,
stuff.
I didn't catch Cruyff or
I didn't catch any of them.
Eusebio, or I didn't catch.
Didn't catch any of them.
Yeah.
Boxeye Shaku says here, it says Messi scored a goal.
You guys saw Ronaldo R9 and Ronaldinho.
Ronaldo, I saw Ronaldo R9, but at that time
This motherfucker right here. This motherfucker.
Oh,
Messi
Ronaldo.
and
Man,
Ronaldo
that's the
with-
Ronaldo
with-
is the best striker to have ever played this game. To me, bro.
Ah!
To me. Oh
Alright,
my
Alfredo
god.
Di Alfredo Di Stefano.
Ooh. I mean the best striker. I didn't say midfielder. I didn't because Ronaldinho is
No,
in that
I'm saying
conversation.
I'm saying Di Stefano.
striker.
Di Stefano was a striker. Also, Gerd Muller was also brilliant.
I
Bro.
didn't witness them.
I didn't
Bro.
either, but I'm just saying that's
Hey,
just.
Man, Ronaldo.
I've got a feeling.
Bro.
I've got a feeling that I don't like right
No.
now. Let me say something. I got a feeling that I don't like right now, right? Do you guys not feel like records these days are getting broken by, I don't want to disrespect any player when I say it, but like by average players that are not necessarily great legends that we're going to remember, for example. Like take, for example, the Arsenal record, right? In Wright had it, and then Thierry Henry got it, and he's like, okay, great. No, that's Thierry Henry. We've got to respect that and stuff, right? But I feel like records are getting broken. Some records are getting broken by the so-called sort of
By bums like Harry Kane.
Look, Harry Kane is
he's a Spurs legend, but not a football one.
Yeah. I just feel like records.
He's a legendary Spurs player, and that guy hasn't even won a trophy for Spurs.
I don't want to disrespect this player when I mention his name. I don't want to disrespect him, but Olivier Giroud.
Oh my god.
Olivier Giroud.
That is a bomb.
Olivier Giroud. He's about to be France's all-time goal scorer, right?
Yeah. He wasn't as good as Thierry Henry, but to be fair, if you score the goals, and you know what, the guy has accomplished things across his career. I know what you're saying. He's not at the level of a Thierry Henry in terms of a footballer, but to be fair, there are some very special things about Giroud. The one thing about Giroud that I always remember is if you put a ball in the box, there is a chance Giroud can score it. Either feet, his foot, his head, and any body angle he wants, bro. The guy is like he's like a gymnast. Seriously. The way he could score a scorpion kick, a bicycle kick.
But guys, is Oliver Giroud. Is Oliver Giroud an average player?
Special. Huh?
Is Oliver Giroud an average player?
I think he's a special player, but he's not at the level of an Henry.
I think it also depends on what kind of players you like as well. I mean, I kind of like the Aguero types of strikers, the Alvarez types of strikers. Obviously, I love Haaland. Do you know what I mean? but I kind of like those kind of tricky little. So I don't really like the target man kind of striker because
Is
But
he an elite
that's what's
striker?
cool. That's what's cool
No,
about
no, no,
Giroud.
guys. You two. Is Oliver Giroud an elite striker?
I'd say over. I would say so. For this generation, I would say elite. Yeah, I would say so.
He's an elite striker.
I would say
Onome, do you
so
agree?
because he's
Onome, do you agree
accomplished.
to that?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
Do you think he's
I mean-
close to it?
Yes, for sure. I mean, you can't disrespect any professional, whatever they've done. But like I said, it's a matter of preference in terms of what
Do you
like,
think?
right?
Do you think what takes it away is that he was with like an average Arsenal team for a while? Like if he was at a
Oh my God! Are you? Oh Jesus! You didn't just say that, bro.
what?
An average team, like, are you all right?
No, no. I'm talking about Arsenal
are you
when they were
serious?
average. For your standards.
Oh
For your
my God.
standards.
Arsenal average. Oh Jesus! Man, we don't suffer. Hi God, I need trophies, man. Hi.
You guys, listen.
We need trophies. Look at how Steve is disrespecting my team.
Listen.
Oh
Let me
my
tell you this.
God.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this right now.
We need some trophies, man.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not putting Giroud's Arsenal teams on par with Thierry Henry's Arsenal teams. Would you agree with that, Tony?
You said what?
Would you agree with that? I would not
That
put
what?
Giroud's Arsenal teams up there with the likes of
course,
Thierry
of
Henry's.
Of course, I
That's
get
what
that.
I'm
That's
saying when
what
I'm saying
you
it's
mean.
an
That's what
average
you mean.
Arsenal side.
Yeah.
For the club of Arsenal stature are average. I'm
Oh
not
my
saying
God.
it's an average club.
I know. I'm just saying
club
it hurts.
during a
I'm just
time
saying
where they
it hurts.
underachieved.
I totally get you, man. I'm just saying it hurts, because
Look,
of course
you need
Arsenal as the third biggest club in England,
you need
we're up
trophies.
there.
I
We
would
should
say
be up there,
you need trophies. I would say start with the FA Cup this season, baby steps, and then we can talk about the Premier League in a few years. Okay.
bro. Well, maybe I don't know. I don't know whether you like smoking bush or grass, but
Wait, so I have a question.
please, I just want you to look at that table.
Anoma, I have a question for you. Who do you rate? Let's
Look
say
at that table.
who do you rate? Do you rate Edinson Cavani's career over Olivier Giroud as a whole?
Yes, I would say.
Do you rate Gonzalo Higuain?
Wait. Run that back. Big ups to Mr. B for life, yeah. Big ups to you. I'll read your comment quite soon. Mr. B for life, you're welcome to the show. See, yeah, Steve, what smack are you talking? Oliver Giroud is a World Cup winner. What?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Smack are you
I
talking?
would rate him over Cavani. World Cup
Okay.
and
I
Champions
thought
League.
you were saying you would rate Cavani's career over.
No, I was
Giroud.
asking Anoma.
I like.
Okay.
That's what I say. It all depends on. It all depends. It's a personal preference in terms of the type of strikers that you like and stuff. Like I like Cavani. You understand?
Higuain?
Nah, not really.
In Real Madrid.
Really?
Not really. No, I would rate Giroud over Higuain, but I like Cavani. Like I said, it all depends on you, what you prefer and stuff. Like my.
No,
I would
wait.
but
Onome, I'm sorry to come at you with this one. I'm sorry. Gonzalo Higuain was a killer, man.
I
For
know.
Real Madrid. That guy was a beast.
I know it was a killer.
I'll take it. I'll take it in an instant.
He lived under the shadows of Ronaldo for so long that you don't even remember what he did.
What about Benzema or Giroud?
Oh no, Benzema all day.
Benzema, of course, he's won the World Cup, multiple Champions League
But
winner.
no, he hasn't.
No, he hasn't won the World Cup. He didn't.
Benzema.
Oh, yeah.
No, Benzema.
Agree.
I'll rate Benzema all day. You know what I mean? I rate Benzema all day.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not saying.
One is one of those dicey stuff.
I'm not saying I rate Benzema over Giroud. I'm just asking just to see where.
I would rate Benzema over Giroud all day.
What about?
It all depends on the type of striker. For me, for me growing up watching Thierry Henry play, I'm just like, okay, this guy's just a, you know what I mean? It's just something else. You know,
It's just
players
something
that you can,
else.
players that you want to learn from and emulate and go, I want to do that. Do you know what I mean? When the step
Mm.
overs first came out, it was like, you know, um, there was a comment, there was a quote when I was growing up, and he says, I think it's called something like the best way to, what was it? The best way to think something like the best way
Argentina
to learn
dominating, by
football
the way.
is to learn and imitate a champion or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And I grew up with that, and it was like
Arsenal is doing just that.
I grew up with that, and it was like, you know, you see Ronaldo, the R9 Ronaldo, when I was in Nigeria at the time, you see the R9 Ronaldo come and do a step over, and we're all out there. As soon as we finish the match, everybody's out there. We're on five-a-side. We're there in the streets without boots on, and we're trying to do the step overs and stuff.
Trying to do the step overs,
You know what I mean? And
yeah.
it's just between. I remember seeing a player. I remember when I was young. I remember seeing a player. The ball came over his head. It was a long pass, and the ball came over his head, and he jumped up and he touched the ball. And it's the first time I ever seen it. I'm like, wow, it's a good touch. I started practicing that. The ball came over my head. I jump up, I touch it. I'm like, oh, that's quite easy. You bring the ball down, you attack. So you kind of physically learn from what you watch on TV and stuff. So those kind of memories kind of stick to your head and stuff. And you always have to go with somebody that's similar to you. I was a small striker. I mean, and I always hated it when you go to certain football clubs and they'll take a lumpy Oopa Doompa that can't run, can't shoot, not quicker than you, and they'll take them and pick them over you. And I'm like, I'm obviously in this guy. You know what I mean? And you're picking him just because of his height. Like, he can't shoot. He's not quicker than me. He's not faster than me. I got more skills than him. What do you know what I mean? So I always would go with more strikers that I kind of feel like the pacey ones.
More mobile.
That play on the shoulder, because that's what I'm like. I play on the shoulder. I try to get him behind.
Okay,
so you kind of go with what you're.
Who do you rate generally in this generation? Who do you rate Giroud above? So this generation.
Before he answers that question, Mr. B for Life is here. He says, "Big up Tony and the panel. When it was needed, the little master came up with the goal. Of course, Mr. B for Life." And he says something here, nothing to do with football, but rest in peace, Irene Cara, sadly passed away at 63. Prayers up for her, man. Prayers up for her, Mr. B for Life. No matter who she is to you or whatever, you know, rest in peace, Irene Cara. Yeah, Steve, you were saying something.
Yeah, no. Who do you guys rate? Anoma, who do you rate Giroud above in terms of this generation? So like he started his pro career in 05-06.
Like I said, for me, it's just strikers that I can kind of relate to.
Luis Suarez?
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you rate Giroud over Suarez?
I don't. Oh, you mean who I rate Giroud over?
Yes.
Okay, name me some strikers and I'll tell you who. I can't think of the top
We
of my head.
We did Higuain. We did. Okay, so Luis Suarez. Giroud is Suarez. Considering that.
No,
Suarez. No. Suarez. Okay. Samuel Eto'o.
I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the goal? Do you remember the goal Suarez scored against Liverpool when they played over the top? It chested it, pushing to the side, run the keeper, and banging. Remember that goal?
That was fucking
stuff
crazy.
like that for me is just like are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What are you doing? You break your ankle trying stuff like that. Don't try this at home. It's those kind of goals, you know. And it's not a fluke kind of goal. It's something that he does on a regular basis. But yeah, go on, name me some strikers.
Mauro Icardi or Giroud?
Oh, Giroud.
Okay, all right. So we're getting into that kind of. Okay. Alvaro Morata.
See, now that's a direct comparison now because they're both big men. I'll take Giroud over him all day.
Okay.
All day.
I don't rate Morata actually.
He's okay. He just takes a lot of chances to score.
Yes,
I don't really.
That's the problem, and that's when you're a striker, you need to be more efficient.
It's not good.
What about there's been another striker. Wayne Rooney.
Oh, you can't rate Giroud over Wayne Rooney. No chance.
Okay.
Rooney all day.
I was just trying to think.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's different because if you're calling
But
strikers,
in terms of personal careers, yeah, would you say Oliver Giroud has been a
An
bigger
elite. Like his
trophy
resume.
laden dude
Resume. What he's
than
accomplished in the
yeah,
game.
his resume, yeah. Would you say his resume is bigger than Rooney?
He's got 258 goals, Giroud, in 640
how
games.
many goals?
258.
That's a lot of goals. That's a lot.
That's a lot of
And
goals.
he's won 9 major honors. Won the Ligue 1 with a Montpellier side in 2011.
Yeah, exactly.
Crazy.
Before it came to
3
Arsenal.
FA Cups with Arsenal. Tony, remember that. FA Cup with Chelsea 2017-18. Champions League with Chelsea. Europa League as well. Serie A with AC Milan. A World Cup with France.
See, my thing is this, right? My thing
bro. You
my-
can never compare that to Rooney's.
My thing is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
In terms of when you want to rate stuff like that, right? You kind of have to rate. Okay. I'll give you an example, right? Mendy, the left back for Man City.
Benjamin, yeah.
Benjamin Mendy, right? He's a World Cup winner.
Yeah.
He's a World Cup winner. He's a European Championship winner. So for me, sometimes
He also hasn't played a game for you guys in 3 years?
Yeah. But for me, even the France team, for me, it's something like when you're in that squad, you are gonna win the World Cup, aren't you? You are gonna win the whatever.
To be fair, Giroud was starting every game.
How much role? How many? What role did you play in that tournament? Do you know what I mean? Like, take for example,
Mbappe played the biggest part. Conte, Pogba, Giroud was crucial. So was Matuidi. Matuidi had a huge part to play.
Take for example, Phil Foden, right? His first Premier League medal, right? He just about played, over the amount of games to get a Premier League medal, right? So when you want to class him later on, and you go, he's won 10 Premier League titles, for example, or 8 Premier League titles, for example, when he started feeling like I'm part of this team, it was from like the second or the third one, when he was actually playing a part and scoring winners and stuff like that. So for me, it all depends on what role did you play in this thing. You can be part of that squad that won it. Yes, that's fair enough. You're a World Cup winner and stuff. But this is why I said earlier on, when they said about Messi's GOAT career or Messi's GOAT status or whatever, you are going to talk about this guy no matter what happens. Because guess what? He is that guy, right? But when you want to talk about other players in that team, you're barely going to remember some of them. Do you know what I mean? But they still played in the same team.
I think I would say I'll remember Giroud. Like when I'm older and I'm talking about footballers I'm talking Giroud, Lewandowski. Oh, Lewandowski or Giroud.
Oh, Lewandowski all day. But he hasn't won a World Cup. He hasn't done any of those.
He hasn't won a World Cup.
Even though Lewandowski has a lot of goals with Poland, he's done nothing with those goals.
That's what I'm saying. So it all depends on the team you play for. You compare France and look, we're talking about the great striker, a great striker that Haaland could potentially go on to be. He may never ever play in the World Cup ever in his life because he plays.
Griezmann or Giroud career. Griezmann.
Come on, man.
Giroud.
Come on, Giroud, man. Come on, man.
Giroud.
By
and
far,
that's no disrespect to Griezmann. That's no disrespect to Griezmann, but the clubs that Griezmann has played for, Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, and then back to Atletico Madrid. Do you know what I mean? But you're talking about, when we talk about these things, you're talking about a great striker like Haaland. The only reason, one of the main reasons why Mbappe gets the Ballon d'Or before Haaland is Mbappe is playing the World Cup and he's doing all this stuff. So you're going to give Mbappe the Ballon d'Or before you give it to Haaland. But is Haaland going to win the Ballon d'Or? Of course he is going to win the Ballon d'Or. But you're going to give it to Mbappe before you give it to Haaland. So what Mbappe is doing this season now, right? What Mbappe is doing this season now in the World Cup is already sort of building that Ballon d'Or points, so to speak. Right? If PSG go on to, say, win the Champions League this season, there's a no-brainer. He gets the Ballon d'Or. Do you understand? He gets the Ballon d'Or. That's
probably.
it.
But then again, you also have Neymar and Messi. So technically speaking, it's not a shoe-in.
No.
Because if Brazil win the World Cup and PSG win Champions League, Neymar wins. If Argentina win World Cup, PSG win Champions League, Messi will probably get it.
There you go.
If France win the World Cup and PSG win Champions League this year, Mbappe probably gets it.
But this is what I'm saying. So these conversations we're having now, Haaland is not in these conversations. What does Haaland have to do to win? So we're talking about a great striker that hasn't played in the World Cup. So does that mean that when we come to rate him later on, are we going to say, oh yeah, Mbappe won more World Cups, so this person won more World Cups, so this person won 3 World Cups. Haaland never played in the World Cup, so we're not going to rate him. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of subject to what you like or what you believe in and stuff. You know?
What you believe in. Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
I
let's
think
use
so.
this
I
last
think
let's
so.
use this last 10, 15 minutes to talk about this game going on right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've just been talking about
To be
club
fair,
sides.
there hasn't really been much. I mean, Mexico have a corner now, but they ain't gonna do shit with it. They just look flat. Argentina, I think, have done the job, but then again, I said Argentina wouldn't score, and they did. So, I hope Mexico don't score. I don't like them, bro. I'm wearing an Argentina shirt for a reason. And Argentina on the break as we speak. Decent defense there from
Onome, of course. Argentina second, 3 points. What do you think?
I think they'll qualify now. Who they play in the next game?
Poland. Yeah, they'll smash
Poland.
Yeah,
they're gonna take us to dinner and they're gonna fuck us in the ass after.
I think they'll qualify.
I'm not excited.
This was the game that it was supposed to be Argentina.
The get right game.
Will give them the confidence to
the get right game.
Qualify. Yeah, this will give them the confidence to go and qualify, because what it is with these South American teams, they're so in terms of like marking, in terms of fouls and stuff like that. Poland are not going to give the same energy. Do you know what I mean?
No, because Poland are stale, old, not even old, bro. Just they're stale as bro. The way we play football, it's like 1880s Brexit bullshit.
But you know what? It's two. Oh, Argentina goal! Fernandez.
Enzo,
21 from Benfica, scores the goal, the precious second goal for Argentina. It's a goal.
That kid is absolutely lights out.
Goal.
Wow.
Yeah, they're free. They're done well.
That kid's something. Enzo Fernandez is something else. What a goal. What a nice goal that is. Oh, my God. Phenomenal. I'm telling you what, he's gonna go for $100 million in the summer. I'm telling you right fucking now. He's gonna go to a top.
Enzo? You mean Enzo?
Hold on, Enzo Fernandez. Who does he play for River Plate?
Benfica.
Oh yeah, he was at River Plate though.
Yes.
Yeah.
We won him bad.
Oh yeah. Oh bro. Okay. Who would you rather take, Bellingham or Enzo?
I'll take Bellingham. I'll take Bellingham. At 19, I'll take Bellingham. Bellingham is a the way Bellingham plays, and so Bellingham is a future captain. Do you know what I mean? Bellingham is that guy. Do you know what I mean? He's got endless potential.
They're different types of center midfielders, to be fair. I like the aggression of Enzo.
Enzo's more.
He'll get stuck in. And I'm gonna say
stuck in, exactly.
He's more a defensive midfielder, right? So Enzo is more a defensive midfielder, and right now,
not even a defensive midfield, more of just like an aggressive midfielder.
Well, Bellingham is box to box. You know what I mean? Bellingham is box to box. Bellingham is that. Listen, we've got Rodri, right? We've got Rodri and we've got Calvin Phillips. That position there, we've got 2 players that have kind of secured that position. So what we have right now, I'll tell you now, we're either going to lose one or both of them. But we're definitely going to lose Bernardo, right, in the summer. We could potentially lose Gundogan.
You think it's a done deal?
Yeah, I think he's going. We could potentially lose.
Who are you talking of?
Bernardo Silva.
You're not sure, man.
No, I'm listen, I could pretty much say 99%.
You put your house on it?
Yeah, I'll put my house on it. Bernardo Silva is going Barcelona in the summer. I would say.
Bro, you never know. He might just come and do a deal with Mikel Arteta.
Hey, I'll take him at Newcastle.
No. Listen, what you guys not understanding is it's not for
Man,
sale. It's not for sale for
Newcastle
every.
wants to
It's not.
drag players with me.
Listen,
Oh my
it's not.
God.
Bernardo Silva is not for
Oh, how
sale.
this world has turned. How
Bernardo
this
Silva is
world
not
has
for
turned.
sale for anybody that
Newcastle
wants
is
to
not
buy him.
dragging players with me.
Bernardo Silva is not for sale for anybody that wants to buy him. Bernardo Silva wants to go to Barcelona. He wants to go to that club.
He has his
handpicked
heart
the
set
club.
on it.
No, he
Yeah,
wants to go, but things might change. You never know.
Yeah, if things change, he stays at City. He's not going to no Arsenal or no Newcastle or anywhere else. Like,
Who
I know.
told you?
I was
Who
messing.
told you? He might want to come and be fellow gods with Mikel Arteta.
Oh my fuck! Oh my! No!
do what?
God damn! No, bro. Bro. Fucking hell.
He wants the guy wants to win titles, mate. He doesn't want to come and he doesn't want to come to potential. He's already done that with City.
What do you mean by potential? We're winning the league. This, bro, it looks like you've not seen the handwriting on the wall, right? You know, man, you've not seen the
All these
handwriting
jokes-
on the wall.
all
We're
these
winning the
jokes
league
is
this
gonna-
season.
All these jokes is gonna end soon. No problem. Let me tell you this right now. I have
No,
prepared.
actually, it's not
I have
gonna
prepared.
end soon,
Let
man.
me tell you this.
It's
Let me
not
tell you
gonna
this right
end soon. We're 5 points
have-
clear of you guys.
I have prepared a special picture. A special picture. I have prepared a special picture that I am going to take when we go top of the league. And I'm not going to tell you what the picture is going to be. I'm just going to show you the picture. And I want you to post it when I come on your show the next time. But you just wait.
I
It's not gonna take
will,
long.
bro. I will post,
February-
but bro, you will not need to
February.
post it because Arsenal is winning the league this
We're
season.
gonna be top. We're gonna be top of the league in February, mate. We're gonna be top of the league in February. We're gonna be top of the league in February. Listen, if you're top of the league in February still and 5 points clear, whatever, then I'll start to worry. If you're top of the league in February and 5 points clear, then I'll start to worry. Until then, and I'm not talking 1st of February. I'm talking at the end of February. So I'm talking. Let's go for the next 8 games, 8 to 10 games, and then we talk then. Because right now we've only played what?
But
17 games this season.
you know what? Yeah,
It's not
but that
halfway
was the
through.
old talk. That was the old talk when
Oh,
Arsenal was in the
Jesus.
5th game. That was the same talk when Arsenal was in the 5th game.
Who was
People
worried
like
about?
you on Ome would say. People like you on Ome would say, don't worry, Arsenal. We know them.
Who's
We
worried
know
about
them.
game
We know
5?
them. Don't worry,
Game
August they
5.
will. Don't worry, August they will go off, and you see what's going on.
Bro,
September,
we're never
don't
worried
worry.
about game
October
5.
they would fizzle away. We know them. We know
We are
these
not.
guys. They're
We are not
butlers.
worried about game 5, and we're not
then
worried
you
about
like,
game 17.
see, Steve, let me tell you what the Manchester City board said. Man,
What's up?
around
Yeah.
August,
Talk to
they
me.
were like, nah, they're not our rivals. So just sell them Zichenko, give them Gebreyesus. You know, they mean
What?
nothing. They're butlers, you know. Man, August, September, man, winning games, top of the league.
Hold on.
Tony's getting gassed, man.
Hold on. When did
No,
the
I'm
league
giddy.
start?
I'm giddy.
When did the league start? League started in
I know.
what?
I'm
End of
giddy.
August, yeah?
I know. Tony, I'm just messing, bro.
So end of August the league started, yeah. So how many games have we played so far? 17 games.
Oh no, man. October, November. You know
There
what?
is a World Cup
When
going
Christmas.
on. There is a World
When
Cup going
Christmas.
on. There is a World Cup going on. You cannot celebrate top of Christmas. It's not the usual Christmas. There is a World
What
Cup
are you
going on.
saying, man? Are you serious? So Christmas? Oh my God!
You know what?
Holly
Man,
jolly Christmas.
Man, all these tribal fan
Steve,
bases, man.
Steve,
So
Steve,
Christmas is
Steve,
not
listen
normal
to this.
Christmas again. We
Steve,
have to
listen to
flip
this.
it. Oh
Listen
my
to this, man.
God!
You see
I've
this?
had this one. I've exploded my brains now.
Steve, listen to this. This is what happens. When you give certain kids presents, right? When they don't deserve it, you give them presents when they don't deserve it. And when it's time to tell them
You
need to go to
spoiled.
bed
They
tomorrow,
turn
they go,
spoiled.
but you allowed me to stay up yesterday. But how come I can't stay up today? No, you need to go to bed. But you allowed me yesterday. That's what's happening to Arsenal right now. It's almost like, even they can't believe it. They've been saying since.
Then if you say that, then if you say that, then you don't respect what Arsenal have been doing.
I am respecting you. I've always given you
No,
your
you've
props and
not, because
respect.
when you no, with your analogy,
Whoa,
you're
whoa.
giving a kid something that doesn't deserve it. So, in other words, you're saying
I
that
think
we
he was
deserve
joking
it.
a bit. He was using it as an
I know,
analogy.
no, I know. I wanna,
The way
I
you're
wanna
gassed.
pick my
The
Don't
way
fight.
take
you're
this.
gassed.
Don't take it personally, Tom.
You're gassed.
Let's
I
be
The way
wanna
real.
you're gassed.
Let's not take it personally
The way
here.
you're
sir.
gassed. But it's cool. No problem. It's all good. When we start the league again, we'll talk again. Like I said, when you play us, let me tell you this, Tony. Let me tell you this.
Yeah,
When you play us-
ultimately, that's ultimately when you guys can start throwing some haymakers.
when you play us
Yes.
and you beat us,
then
I'll come on
fair
your
play.
show
Then you
and
should
I'll
have
be like, you know
some.
what?
No, but what if I get a draw with you guys? What if I get
That's
a draw?
good too. That's
That's a
good
great
too
result.
because you separation.
That's
Yeah.
a great
That's a
result,
great
right?
result. Yes. You need to draw or win against us. But I am
Take points
telling
off
you now,
Man City. That's the goal.
I'm telling you now, all hell will break loose in that game. Have you seen? Do you know the final games of the season? Do you know the De Bruyne that turned up against Wolves and scored 4 goals? Right?
Yeah,
Do
that
you know
was
the De
well.
Bruyne
That
turned up-
that guy is capable of anything and everything.
When you have players like that,
Yeah.
Bernardo
bro.
Silva, when the going gets tough, Bernardo Silva turns into a monster.
Yeah.
When the going gets
And he
tough.
and you know what? And he wants to leave,
Forget all this monster
but he's so
talk.
professional.
See, you guys you have Man City players have 10 players out of your first 11 playing at the World Cup. You're just saying, hey, it's not a normal Christmas. It's not a normal because you're castigating Arsenal. Good and okay. It's not a normal Christmas because it's World Cup period. Good and okay. You have 10 of your first team players
Phil Foden,
playing in the World Cup. Who told you?
But let me break it down.
Who told you? But he's still playing in training. He's still putting in the work. He's not.
Yeah.
He's not resting. He's at training. So even if he's sitting down on the bench, he's still doing one or two things. So in other words, you have up to 10 players out of your first 11 playing at the World Cup. So see, you guys are not
Yeah.
just going to come
A few
back
of them
to
are
the
coming back next
Premiership
week. A
and
few of
have
them are coming back
everything
in 2 days, by
rosy
the way.
and have ice creams brought to you. No, no.
Tony,
No. Or have
a few of our
lollipops
players,
brought to you. No.
a few of our players are coming home next week.
Fucking hell, Tony. This fucking guy's talking
Don't
about
worry, don't worry.
lollipops
Listen,
and
we'll talk again.
roses and kissing Pep's bald head. Fucking being gods with Arteta. Fucking heck.
What are you saying?
This is what happens,
man.
you know. We give them a manager.
No,
We
see.
give them a manager. We give them a couple of players.
Zichenko has
Zinny!
come in to be a fellow god with Arteta. Come on, man. And they're doing the job.
Man said God.
This is doing
Said
the job.
Arteta.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh. Oh, man.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
it's
on.
true, man.
Tony, how many goals is Gabriel?
man.
He had to go bring his soldiers from
How many
Manchester
goals?
City.
How many goals has
Come
Gabriel
on,
Jesus
man.
got for you this season?
Respect on the names.
How
You
many
said?
goals has Gabriel Jesus got for you this season?
See,
5.
he's got 5 goals.
Okay,
Plus
5 is 17.
6 assists.
A lot of assists. Yeah, to be fair.
5 goals, 6 assists.
Oh,
And
there you
for
go.
me, I
Nice.
equate assist with goals. For me,
Yeah. Fair play.
That's fine.
that's
fine.
up to 10 goals.
Zinchenko has been injured as well. Do you know how much?
But in the start of the season, the first 3-4 games, he was okay. First 3, 4, 5 games, it was perfect.
When we play against you, that's when we will talk again. Like
Yes,
I said,
yeah.
No. Let's talk now.
Unless Man
Let's talk
City
now.
drop points like crazy and Arsenal just don't. If Man City go on like a 5-game losing streak and you win all them, yeah, then you can be pretty confident.
Bro, they are on a losing streak right now, bro.
We're
Are you dreaming?
We lose
Are
one
you guys
game, we're on a
smoking
losing
bush?
streak. This is how good we are. This is how good
Tony.
we are.
Tony.
One game.
Tony.
Hold on. Pause.
Tony.
1 second.
These
Tony.
guys,
Sorry, 1
these
second.
guys are on a losing streak. Are you okay?
Tony, 1 second. 1 second. Tony, 1 second. 1 second.
They
Sorry.
lost to Brentford.
Tony, 1 second.
That's not
1
a
second.
streak.
Why don't going?
Bro, it's a
let me
streak,
answer that.
man.
Let me answer that.
You're talking
wait,
Man City, man. It's a streak.
So wait, are we that
streak.
good that they now call one game a losing streak? You know
It's
what?
it's a streak, bro.
Fam,
It's a streak.
It's not a
audience,
streak.
you're watching.
Bro,
We deserve
it's
a
a
clap.
streak. Bro, you're talking about Man City,
Man said we're
It's
going
a
to have to go to Wikipedia and settle the definition of
Bro,
streak.
it's a streak. It's a streak. Are you all right? You're talking about Man City
What are
that
you
could
talking
go
about? Are you
19
all
games.
right?
That could go
What are
19
you
games,
talking
bro.
about? Are
God.
you all right? What
You're
are
on a
you,
losing streak.
Tony?
Bro, it's
Tony,
a streak, man. I'm all right with this one.
Tony.
I
It's
take
a
it.
streak.
Woke up
I take
breaking
it.
my heart. I woke up breaking your heart.
Give it to him, man. It's a streak, you know.
Are you serious?
Man
It's
Are
said,
you
a streak.
serious?
a
Guys, the match
streak.
ended 2-0. Argentina 2.
What's
Mexico
Tony gonna say
0.
next? Oh, Man City are on a one consecutive loss streak.
Yeah. Yeah.
One
happening right now.
consecutive.
No. You know what? You know what? Actually, you know what it's gonna say? You know what it's gonna say? You know what it's gonna say?
Yeah.
Man City hasn't won a game for
Hey,
about
we
2
have
months now. That's what it's gonna say.
Onome, we have our friend here, Baz of LVFC TV. Baz, prayers and thoughts are with you. I heard that you were sick today. I sent you a message to come on the stream with Steve at the same time, but of course, they later told me that you were not feeling fine, and I felt a little bit guilty sending you, the StreamYard link even when you're, sick. Man, get well soon. At least a little bit okay. Quite soon.
I hope you're not consecutive for one consecutive day. That'd be bad. Just like Man City's one consecutive losing streak.
We
Listen,
haven't won.
street.
We haven't
Yeah.
won
Baz,
for about
Baz,
Yeah.
Baz, what's up with you, man? How are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you clearly, Baz.
Oh,
We
good.
can hear you, man. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The reason why I'm saying that is because I'm on my phone and I have like 15%, so I've got to stay in hospital tonight, unfortunately.
Jesus.
Oh,
I hope you
my
get better
God.
soon, bro. Fucking
Man,
hell.
get better
Yeah, thank
soon, man. Praying
Yeah.
for you, man.
Thank you. It's just blood. I need a bit of blood. That's what it is.
Oh, so
Yeah.
everything's sorted. Like the doctors know what the problem is and they can fix it easy.
They know what it is. They can't fix it, but
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sorry about that, man. Were you able to watch the game? Were you able to watch the game in your phone? On your phone?
Unfortunately, no, I wasn't able to.
Don't
like I
worry,
said,
you didn't miss. You didn't miss a classic. You didn't miss a barn
You didn't
burner.
miss a classic, actually.
You didn't miss no barn burner.
Argentina beat Mexico 2-0.
2 goals to 0.
Yeah, 2 goals to
Mexico was. To be honest, man, I don't know how they've kept their manager around for so long. Because Mexican fans fucking hate the guy. Let's be real. The guy, bro, Tata Martino's not liked by any means in Mexico.
Yeah.
But I you know what? That's the reason why teams like Canada have emerged, because Mexico, they have declined very heavily.
Very heavily.
I just, they're not producing a lot of amazing players lately. I think they're on a very, very steep decline, to be honest, because today's showing was extremely poor. And the game against Poland, they should have capitalized because they played okay against a horrible Poland team.
Horrible.
No, got a point out of it. So, yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, Onome, but before we get to you, Onome, Baz's phone has gone off because he said he just has 15%, of course. Baz, get well soon, my brother.
100%.
God bless you, man.
Yeah.
Mr. B for Life says something here. If Arsenal don't add in the summer, not winning the Prem. Okay.
You mean January?
Okay. Yeah, in January, actually. Let him land. Let him land. Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
See, Onome, Argentina versus Poland. How do you see that one going?
Argentina win.
See, it's a big fight for the heart and soul of group of this group, of this group C.
Problem is my Polish team have no soul, so
Argentina win.
Yeah, we're fucked.
This was the day to knock Argentina.
What gives you the confidence that Argentina would win?
Because Poland are fucking awful, Tony. We're one of the worst teams in the tournament.
No, because Poland beat up a Saudi Arabia side.
I don't. It's a false dawn, Tony. It's a false dawn.
This is the thing, Tony. You can't when you're
false
comparing
dawn
teams and stuff. You can't say, oh, these people beat this, these people are supposed to beat this. It doesn't quite work like that.
No, I know it doesn't quite work like that,
Yeah.
Yeah, but what if? Okay, see,
Because what you're alluding to just now to say Poland beat up a Saudi Arabian team that beat up Argentina, so Poland should no. For me, when it now comes to the nitty gritty now to now say, right, are Argentina back on track? Yes. Has Messi now got that confidence that he needs again? Yes. Have they got the belief that he needs again? Yes.
Are they better than Poland?
Do they go on and take Poland? Yes, they will. Is Poland going to be as energetic as Mexico? No, they're not. Do you know what I mean?
And Mexico weren't even that great.
Okay, see,
they will perform even better.
But see, everyone in this group, sorry, Poland, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Mexico, all have a chance to qualify. Do you all agree?
Yep.
Yeah, but Tony,
Mexico have 1 point, Saudi Arabia 3 points, Argentina 3 points, Poland 4 points. If Saudi Arabia goes on to beat Mexico, automatic qualification,
which is possible, by the way,
which is very
very
possible.
very possible.
If Argentina beats up Poland, qualification. If Mexico beats up Saudi Arabia, then they would have to go through a calculation process. In a way, so I don't know. It's an open group.
Bro, I just Tony, if you want a few reasons from the Polish side of things why I have no confidence in my side, it's because we struggled immensely against Saudi Arabia, struggled against Mexico. We have been so poor. The fact that Saudi Arabia didn't win that game today is, quite frankly, if I'm being honest here, it's extremely, extremely unfortunate for them. I'm glad we won, but the thing is, man, we don't have the bottle. Poland haven't made it out of a group stage since 1986. We've just failed every single time. I don't trust this Poland side. It's as simple as that. I don't trust them to get the business done. I just don't. The players just don't look good. The manager is the worst in this whole fucking tournament. There's not a worse manager than Czesław Michniewicz. There's not. You can look all you want for a fucking worse manager than him. You won't find it. Right. Seriously.
I just think Argentina's got the confidence that they need.
Yeah, this is a get right game, and they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
They'll qualify. I can't see them not qualifying, to be honest. They'll qualify.
And you know what? I don't expect.
But see here, guys. What gives you the confidence that these guys will qualify?
Because Poland has not given me any
goes
confidence.
for a draw down there, and Saudi Arabia somehow beats up Mexico. Somehow you cannot say.
No, but that's more likely than you'd think, Tony. Saudi Arabia beating Mexico. Yeah. Mexico have been poor. This Mexican team is not a good team. It's just not. Let's be real. I mean, I would love if you're right. I mean, what do you think, Tony? Do you think Poland are going to beat Argentina? I'm not so sure, but I understand that.
I'm not so sure about that, but man, see what Saudi Arabia did. Anything can happen, man.
But the difference is, Tony,
you just have to show how hungry you are.
But that's the thing, Tony. This Polish team are not hungry like Saudi Arabia are. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's the problem, right?
And if you don't have the hunger, if you're going to class it as anything can happen, right? Let's go through England group, for example. If Wales was to beat England 3-0, well, Wales will qualify, right?
I think it's 4, actually.
Like that,
I think it's 4.
4-0 or whatever. They'll qualify, right? And if who's the other two? Who's the other two? USA and who?
Iran,
right? Iran's got 3 points at the minute. And if Iran was to win against USA, then Wales and Iran qualifies. But it doesn't really work like that. Everything is possible, yes, but I just feel like they got the momentum. This was the game where
Argentina needed to get.
You could have upset them and say they're out and stuff. They got back on track. They won 2-0. That's it. They got their mojo back. It's a freak result against. It was a freak result against Saudi Arabia. It was a result.
I think they underestimated Saudi Arabia and they paid a price for it, and they learned.
No, I think Saudi Arabia I think Argentina flopped against Saudi Arabia in terms of that high line that Saudi Arabia played.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, even I can beat that offside track. Like, it's so easy to be an offside track when they're playing a high line. The line is so
sloppy
high.
execution.
The line is so high. You just start a yard behind and you're in.
Yeah.
You could be in every time and not be offside. You could be in every time and not be offside. But top strikers, like Lautaro Martinez, were getting caught offside like 3 or 4 or 5 times in the game. Like, it's ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? And scoring. So you could be off. So for me, that was the killer for them. And so, but I just think they've got the mojo back. They qualify. That's it. They'll qualify.
So Steve, you're okay with that argument, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Well,
wrong with that. Tony, I don't know. What are your predictions then, Tony? You're giving me grief for.
Tony loves to see the underdog win, and that's why
I do too. And I'm a Polish fan. I want us to beat Argentina and qualify.
Tony, you know why Tony loves to see the underdog?
I just don't see it.
because of Arsenal, eh?
Steve, you know why Tony loves to see the underdog win? It gives him more belief that Arsenal are going to win.
More belief. Look at his mouth.
You know what I mean? More belief and more ammo, more power, and
more ammo, right?
bullets to his gun to say, you see, but Arsenal can win the Premier League. Poland did beat Argentina. Saudi Arabia did beat these people. It gives him more things to talk about. But some things are just as straightforward as you can imagine. 4 titles out of the last 5 is no fluke. Do you know what I mean? These guys are well-oiled machine. It's not a fluke that they're winning back-to-back titles.
Sure. I totally agree.
Do you know what I mean? It's no fluke. And not just that, they're refreshing the squad. They're constantly evolving. You know, tactically they're evolving and stuff. They're changing things. Do you know what I mean? So it takes a while.
How are they changing things when they cannot beat Brentford?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
No, because you're talking hella smack. You're talking with these big tits, and I don't understand
big tits. What?
big tits. Yeah, that's what someone is talking about. Talking with so much pride and posteriousness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brentford has
two big tits.
Brentford has really disgraced us, innit? I see.
Okay.
No one wants to see that one. No.
Brentford has really given you a lot of ammo to talk about. And you know what the worst thing is?
Yeah, and the big tits gave you ammo too, I guess.
You know what the worst thing is? We couldn't correct that defeat straight away because we went to the World Cup, right? Otherwise, that defeat would have been long gone. But hey, we're on a losing streak, right? We've lost 1 game. We're on a losing streak. And guess what? We haven't won for over 2 months now as well. So our Man City is in a really bad place, right?
Really bad, really bad place.
The whole club is doomed now.
We have our friend here. See, this is my real guy, Deal CFC. One of these days, all of us will all we'll have a watch, maybe not a watch along, but we'll just come out and talk football. He's a passionate Chelsea fan, a tribal one, actually.
Big up deals.
Yeah. So, Onome, you will have to see, Onome, by December, me and you would have to, because by December, I want to come up with shows, lots of shows, just like I already have with my good friend here, Steve McCullough. We have one called Gunners and Mags. So it's kind of like a Newcastle and Arsenal kind of show. It's a more friendly one because we're not rivals. It's just good. We just sit down, we talk about football, But again, it would be good to have one with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
It would be good to have one with you. So I'll have to, because I don't know. Number one, you're my brother.
I would love to have a show with you in the Man City versus Arsenal game.
Good.
I'm probably gonna go and watch the game live, but I would love to have a show with you. But I will turn up. Listen, I will be at your show whether we lose, win, or draw.
Are you sure? I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see that smirk. Just off your face, man. Don't worry. Keep laughing. Keep smiling. Don't worry.
And I'll also tell you the brand of popcorn that I'm going to use to watch that game because I'm going to be relaxed. Yeah.
You see,
hey, Tony, real quick. Are you doing Spain, Germany tomorrow? Watch along.
What time is it?
Late game. It's the late game.
I'll be doing it, man. I have to do
Okay,
it.
I'm going to send you the thumbnail then in the background like what I did here. I'm working on that right now.
No, thanks, bro. Thanks, bro.
Yeah,
I'll
of
do
course.
that, man. And by the way, Miss Melina, she likes your work.
Oh,
Like she
thank
likes
you.
your, yeah,
Awesome.
because she asked about who does my thumbnail, and I say, hey, man, it's my brother that does my thumbnail for me, man. And she really likes your
We're
thumbnails and stuff
related.
like that. You said?
We're related. You said your brother does it.
Yeah, 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 in a way, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I know what you meant.
yeah, sorry, I didn't catch that joke quickly, man. See, so Onome, it would be nice to have that Man City show here because Man City fans are not that much, man. It's only when they win a title you see them everywhere. But I don't usually
Oh,
see them
Jesus
Because
like
Christ.
we're
it's
just calm.
hard.
Oh, Tony.
We don't stress and shout and do all of that. We're very calm. Listen, your club
Wait. But do you
your
think it's because you
energy.
guys have
Bro,
no
this smack
history?
talk
Hold
is
on,
crazy,
No.
bro.
Is it because you
Damn.
guys don't have no history? There's a
hold,
difference.
hold on.
No history.
I'm not gonna fall into your trap. Your club kind of reflects your energy and stuff. You know, like the Liverpool fans, they always like rah, rah, rah. That's why they got the likes of Klopp, but they always like come on. With the City fans, this guy's blue. It's all mellow. We all chilled and stuff. We're very
Oh
relaxed
my
about it.
god, this hurts my
We don't
feelings,
we
man.
don't stress it. Listen,
It's
4 titles out of the last 5. Let that marinate for a little bit. 4 titles
Yeah.
out of the last 5. It's
To
Yeah,
be
not
fair,
easy.
Man City fans could talk so much shit that honestly,
bro, what are you
it's,
talking? When I was winning titles, where were they? Come on, man, relax. Leave that smack talk, bro.
Premier League
Leave that
how
smack
many Premier
talk.
League titles have you
My
got,
my
bro?
my cup is gold. They don't have gold cup.
How
Come
many
on, man.
Premier League titles have you got, bro?
Come on, bro.
How many
Bro,
Premier
go
League
check,
titles?
man. I got Premier League trophies, man.
How many Premier League titles have you got?
Bro, no. Okay, how many league titles have you won?
How
How many
many Premier
leagues?
League
No. I'm not, okay, wait. Oh, no, wait. Are you sure you want to go to history with me?
No,
Because I
listen,
have more league titles than you have.
I'm not trying to go to history. I'm just saying Premier League
No,
titles.
because
Premier League
no,
titles.
because you just asked that cheeky question
Premier League titles. Premier League.
about Premier Leagues.
Yeah,
No.
Premier
How
League
many
titles.
leagues do you have? How
Premier
many
League
league
titles.
titles do you have?
We didn't count the league when it was named
We didn't
Sunday's
count
Box
what?
2 League.
We didn't count
Premier League
what?
titles.
You're only counting Premiership. Oh,
Premier
come
League
on, bro.
titles.
Come on, bro. Come
I
on,
don't know
don't do
about you
that,
guys,
bro.
right? I don't know about you guys,
But
but
you want to go to the history and you want to negate part of that history. Why?
when we talked about earlier on when we said
How many
about
FA Cups
we
do you have?
hold on. You know when we talked about, oh, by the way, have you heard the news? Have you checked your website? Basically, it was done last season, but they named the Carling Cup the Pep Guardiola Cup now. They've named it. They've changed it. Anyway, that's by the by.
Oh my
So
god.
basically, right?
Steve,
I don't
this
know
is
about
what
you
I'm
guys.
talking about. Tits. The tits are too big. They're too big.
It's the Pep Guardiola Cup. It
Someone
is.
needs to shut these guys up. And
It's
that's
the
why
Pep Guardiola
Arsenal is
Cup.
doing it this season. Because all other
All right.
teams have collapsed. So it's time for Arsenal to go for these guys so that we
It's
can
the,
just
but
shut
look,
them up.
I don't know
You
about you
could
guys,
you
right?
could shut them up, shoving some cocks in their mouth. Maybe you
We
could do
talk-
Oh
that.
my god. Oh, keep it PG, bro.
We are in Qatar. We talked about
We are
in Qatar.
exactly. We are in
We just watched the
Qatar.
World Cup.
You,
Yeah, there's a
you
World
are
Cup
going
game
to be
tomorrow. So
cancelled.
respect.
I don't
Yeah,
want to die.
we
Hmm.
talked about being a part of history earlier on, right? When we said about
Yeah.
witnessing the careers of Ronaldo and Messi from day
And
one
Olivier
to
Giroud.
finish, right? And
Mhm.
Olivier Giroud and these guys, right? Where we got the legendary side of things where a lot of these guys we hear about and we Google them or whatever, we never witnessed it. I don't know about you
Mm.
guys, but I kind of like the fact that, whether I'm a new Man City fan or whatever, I kind of like the fact that I am witnessing every history. I know the feeling. So
Yeah,
so
bro.
take for example the Aston Villa game at the end of the season, right? I know
Mhm.
exactly how I felt the entire game.
Mm.
At 1-0 down, I was like, oh my god, not really panicking at the time. At 2-0
Right.
down, I switched it off and I went to watch the Liverpool game because I thought this is the only time my heart rate can be down. If I'm watching Liverpool, if I can kind of see what's going on over there, because right now
Mhm.
we're not winning. As soon as I switched over to the Liverpool game, on the Liverpool game, they said Man City has scored. So I came back to our game and I was screaming and stuff. My missus, and then as soon as I came within like 3 or 4 minutes, they scored again. I was screaming down the whole place. I opened up my back door and I was like, Vamos City. My missus came down. She was threatening to turn off the internet, threatening to turn off everything. She's like, babe, you need to keep quiet. You're too loud. You're too loud. And then they scored again. And oh my God, like, I think she wanted to kill me. I was absolutely mad. So I kind of know the feeling. So you kind of, when I tell my grandkids and whatever, later on when they come to watch these things on YouTube, you witnessed it. I kind of prefer that side of history rather than saying we got league titles from 1989 and 1985.
Well, in 1920, bro, we were the best.
No. 03, 04 is not 1920s, man. Come on, man. Let's have some decorum here, man.
Would you prefer to be a part of history going forward and witness it and get the feelings from it?
I'm doing one right now.
That's fine. Just
I'm
remember
doing one right now.
Just remember,
guys.
And remember
the
feeling of disappointment as well, because when you go in the future, when I'm telling my grandkids how I felt when we were in the league, you will be able to tell your grandkids, oh, you know what? There was one time it was 5 points clear of Man City, and there was this guy, my brother on May.
Oh my God!
He's old now.
This is Man City fans,
call him, he can tell you.
They talk too much, man.
Yeah.
They talk too much and they win a lot. They back it up. They back it up.
Don't even talk too much, but when you want to draw us out to talk, we are going to talk, because right now you're not giving us the respect that is due. You're kind of saying, "Oh no, we talk about the league and all this stuff." Like, it's 17 games, bro.
It's nothing is concluded. Bro. Nothing is concluded. There's a lot.
I'm chilled. I'm like, bro.
Left.
I'm very chilled. I'm like, bro. Cool. I respect. Have you ever heard me talk like this, Tony? You've never seen this side of me. You know, but when you want to draw me out to now talk and get my wings out like a chicken that's got 7 hens to protect. Oh yeah, I'm a talk. You talk. The last 5 years, the Pep Guardiola Cup, which you guys are still enrolling to playing.
Okay, keep talking. Keep talking.
By the way,
keep talking and keep dropping points. You know.
Are you still in the Pep Guardiola Cup?
No, I'm out, because you know what? Yeah, for some reason, Pep Guardiola has a fetish for that cup. I don't know why.
He kicked you out. That's why he said you're gonna be part of this shit. He kicked you out.
No. See, yeah. See.
No.
No. Wait. Yo. That was Steven to say. See, yeah. See, guys. Have you noticed that all London clubs are out of the Carling Cup? No, check it out.
Except Charlton.
No, check it out. All London clubs are
except
out.
Charlton.
See, they genuinely know the problems that this season poses, man. Everyone will have to be. They need their full squad to fight this season, bro.
They don't take it serious.
This season is an unusual season, man. You cannot be battling in the Carling Cup with these guys that want to break your legs and come in. Come on, bro. That's
how many Premier League titles is there available to win in the season? 1. Yeah. 1 Premier League title. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you want to talk about winning trophies, only one team can win it, and history has shown Tottenham has never won it and stuff. Arsenal won it a long time ago. So why wouldn't you take the competitions like the Carling Cup very serious?
Many of these teams want to just qualify for Champions League.
They're unserious teams like Tottenham.
But many of them want to just qualify for Champions League,
and
because that's what funds and fuels their engine. It's what
and their fan base is easily pleased by Champions League.
You can still go find the Carling
because they hear some pretty music.
No, I know, but see, that time has gone. That time has gone. You need to put. See, most of these clubs have their budget in that UEFA Europa League money. Their budget comes from there. So they need to qualify for these championships. If they don't, their budget will suffer. Sometimes you guys just keep looking at it from a winning mentality point of view, and you totally forget the monetary aspect of the game, and that needs to be satisfied at the end of the day. These teams don't want to play in the some of my mates who call it the soapy cups. Chelsea Dan who call it soapy cups. You cannot be playing in these soapy cups. Have a risk of getting injured, or injuring your players.
I mean, Man City got
winning at the end of the day. No,
Man
wait,
City got
and
a
then
deep squad.
no, see, and then you don't win it at the end of the day because a certain manager has a fetish for that cup,
It's
and
not
they're
a
gonna
fetish.
win it
It's not a
anyway.
fetish. He's just
So,
a winner
so,
in every game he
so,
plays in.
so
To be
why are
fair,
you going to
Arteta
risk
did. Arteta did what Pep did with the Carabao Cup. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be calling it a fetish. I'm just saying. I'm gonna just put that out there. Just put it out there.
It's
No,
true.
but
Are
wait,
you telling me
but
that?
wait,
Are
man.
you telling me that you can't mount a good Carling Cup challenge and still qualify for Champions League? Is your squad that thin that you can't win?
No,
the
I
Carling
would,
Cup and
bro.
still
As a
qualify for
Newcastle
Champions League?
fan, I would get on my hands and
well, for
knees.
you it might not be, but for me, my team is thin.
I would,
We
bro.
cannot
I'm telling
afford
you
to
right
do
now,
that.
as a Newcastle fan, I would do some dirty things for a Carling Cup. I'm telling you right now, I'm
No,
shameless.
you would do that because of your history. You don't have.
Yeah,
much
I haven't won a
trophy.
fucking major trophy or any trophy since like 1969.
Yeah,
Right.
so definitely you need that trophy. I understand
And
that.
Yeah.
From an
Tottenham
Arsenal
hasn't won a
point of
trophy.
view, we don't need that trophy. What
Okay,
we
Tony.
need is a big
Yeah, but
prize.
you need to win.
We need the. I know, but we
Tony.
need the big prize. We need
Tony.
the big one. We need the
Tony,
big
okay.
prize.
Let me ask you a question. So right now, we have a situation going on right now where a certain Harry Kane could finish his career and not have a cup that he's lifted with
Nothing.
his club, right?
Mhm.
So at this stage right now, we are all encouraging Harry Kane to go to Bayern Munich or maybe go to Eyimba FC in Nigeria
Because he's
just to lift
wasting
the
his
trophy.
time at Spurs.
Just to lift the trophy, just to go to Eyimba FC, Bayern
Aim
Munich,
by FC.
any Sunday League team, any team.
Get a
anything,
fucking trophy, for
just
God's
to get a
sake.
trophy, right? So are you
Yeah.
telling me for a club like that, lifting the Carling Cup wouldn't mean a lot?
No,
Harry
but
Kane,
for
for
Harry
example?
Kane,
Yeah.
but for Harry Kane, I don't think it will mean a lot to him.
What?
Whoa,
It's-
whoa,
it's
whoa,
not-
whoa.
Personally, it won't mean a lot to him.
Give me a break, bro. Spurs are just as desperate.
You know what? No,
Spurs
you
are-
know what? No,
Spurs are
I'm
just
talking
as
of
desperate as
individually.
Newcastle.
Mate,
No,
you
I'm,
will see.
see,
You
I'm
will see
talking
Harry
of
Kane cry like
individually.
a baby if he was to lift Pep
No,
Guardiola.
no, he
Harry
won't. He
Kane will
won't.
cry like a
won't.
He
baby
won't
if
because
he
he
was to
knows
lift
that
Pep
a
Guardiola.
striker. Because he knows that a striker of his caliber should be winning the Champions League.
Yes. Well. Guess what? You have
So
to.
I don't think he will be celebrating the Carling Cup like something huge. You know,
Well,
that's what I
come
genuinely think he would
on.
have to win the
Ah,
cup.
come on, man.
Listen. This guy was fighting. He was even fighting with his dog to make that move to Man City because he knew what that would mean to him.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
He was fighting with his dog. Him and his dog were at it. He's like, we need to go to that.
But now Arsenal will be making him rethink that move right now, bro. You were going there for a title, but Arsenal is okay. Maybe the Carling Cup. Maybe he would have won the Carling
Any
Cup.
trophy,
Of
for
course, your
me,
manager has a.
as a footballer,
Spurs need a trophy.
for me as a
Hey
footballer,
guys,
when you come out of the game and
Nah,
you've
bro.
retired and stuff, right? And you're looking back, you want to look back and like I said, it's a
And have
feeling you go
something.
through, right?
yeah,
It's a
to have
feeling.
something. He doesn't
It's a
have it.
feeling.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? It's a feeling, you know. It's a feeling you go through, and when you look at, you know when Aguero left Man City, and when Lewandowski left Bayern, and you see all that trophies surrounding them in that last picture, and you go, wow.
Wow.
You go, wow. You see all that trophies surrounding Aguero, all the Premier Leagues and the Carling Cups, and you see Lewandowski's one as well. You see all the cups surrounding him.
Frank Ribery's is insane.
Do you know what I mean? And you go,
Bayern, bro. That fucking guy won the lot.
You go, wow.
Everything, man.
That's what it's about, man. That's what football is about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
You can't just write off, bro. Carling Cup, what up, bro? It don't matter. If it's about having a collection. It's just like how in my collection of football kits, not all of them are super prestigious, but
they all make up a very interesting and unique collection because some of them are more interesting than others.
Even have you seen on YouTube? Right? Have you seen on YouTube where Yaya Toure has gone to Declan Rice's house and he's got a collection of shirts now, Declan Rice, right? Yeah. And he's going through them. He's going through them and he's going through the feeling and go, I remember him when I played against him. Oh my God. It's a feeling. Do you know what I mean? You don't remember every game you play, but you remember that one and you go, oh, I remember game.
When you won a trophy.
Do you know what I mean? It's a feeling you get. It's a feeling for them because money is there. They got the money and all that stuff. That's not a problem. but it's the different accolades you get. It's a feeling. When Harry Kane looks on that golden boot for the World Cup, he's gonna go, I was the golden boot winner at the World at a
But
World
but at the same time, he'd rather trade that in for a World Cup if
he
he
would
could.
trade that in for a World Cup. But at the same time, when he looks at all his golden boots that he's got for the Premier League, and he looks at that World Cup golden boots, right? He's gonna go, this is the World Cup golden boot, and I got that.
That's cool.
But he still has something to show for it, right?
He's got golden boots. That's not a problem.
Yeah, he got golden boots, right? See, but on a personal level, do you think he has something to show? Like he has something to decorate his house with, right? He has that, right?
Of course he has. But Steven Gerrard went through his whole career and never won the Premier League, and he fought so hard to go to Chelsea that season. If you remember, he wanted to go. He wanted to go. And why did he want to go? To go and win the Premier League. Because at the time, Chelsea were winning the Premier Leagues at the time. So don't tell me that these players don't care. Harry Kane
they care a lot.
And he wanted to go to City. He did everything he can to go to City. Don't tell me he doesn't care. He knows why he wanted to go to
City. Rooney.
Yeah.
Why does he want to go to City? He wants to go to City to win the league.
Yeah,
sure. Guys, I will just read this chart so that we can all go home, man. Dill says, big up Tony and panel. People hit the like button for Tony, doing good work. I will come, but Tony, you know I'm busy in meetings. Yeah, good luck, CFC deals. Of course, it's with one of his hotties or something like that. A hottie or something. They're having a date. Good luck to you, deals, my man. And yeah, George G, it says here, and here we had Messi doubters. Man, no one is a Messi doubter here, man. But yeah, there was a doubter here, man. There was one who said that they were playing according to Messi's. Can someone remember that?
Yeah, I said Argentina were being pussies by just giving it to Messi and giving him all the burden. And I thought that was
okay. Did they answer your question today?
Yeah, they did. There you go. It worked.
Right?
It worked.
You see why they
worked.
Fair enough.
It worked, right? Yeah, that's it, man. He's one of the GOATs, See, I'm not in this debate of who is GOAT or who is not GOAT. We have two GOATs, Of course, me personally, I will pick a Ronaldo. Because the only reason why I'm picking a Ronaldo for that GOAT status is because he's done it in several countries.
I'd go Johan Cruyff. And I bet Onama's got a different pick, or maybe what?
Dude, I understand that. And the reason why... No. We can't do it in that way. I'm talking about just Ronaldo and Messi. I have my own GOAT separately. But I'm talking of in this era. This era we're talking about.
Oh, this era, it's
Messi
no question. It's either Messi or Ronaldo. No question.
Messi or Ronaldo. So you have to pick amongst them. So who is your GOAT?
I'll pick Ronaldo just because.
Same.
I'm not saying. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not saying there's not hard work coming into Messi's game, but I believe Messi was literally born with a football, and the things that Messi could do with a football, Ronaldo can't do with a football. The things that Ronaldo can do with a football, Messi can't do with a football. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldo, that Messi, that ball is stuck to his feet, setting goals that he scores. You're thinking, wow, really? Yeah, Ronaldo stuff for me. You can see where the hard work is gone in. We saw Ronaldo's transformation of his body when he was 17 at that time, and you worked working in the gym. Do you understand? You can see that he's been working hard in the gym, and so you saw the transformation of his entire. You know what I mean? You saw him from a skinny little Ronaldo coming in with these skills, just endless skills, no end product and stuff. And you saw the coaching that went into his game. You saw the end product started coming. Then you saw Ronaldo realize that this is a numbers game. And between Ronaldo and Messi, they changed that 20-goal striker. I don't know if you guys remember. It used to be, if you can get a 20-goal striker, it's smashed past that now. We're not dealing with 20 goals. You get a 20-goal striker now, you're thinking, well, you need to score more. 20 goals is nothing. I mean,
like you're an all right player, but we need more.
Yeah, Haaland is coming now, and he scored 20 goals in 13 games. Do you know what I mean? So the goal striker has gone out the window because of these two guys. And so for me, I just feel like Ronaldo, and like I said, it all depends what you want to compare it with. If you want to now say, Ronaldo is done in different countries and stuff, Messi didn't need to go to different countries. If it was up to Messi, he would still be at Barcelona right now and be a one-club man. There is no crime in being a one-club man. That's where he wants to be. That's him. I mean, you can't criticize him.
Can't hold that
He didn't
against.
go
Yeah,
to-
yeah.
He didn't go and do it in Italy and this and this. He doesn't want to move his family. How about that? He wants to
No,
stay there.
I know, but sometimes you just have to prove yourself in multiple
But if you
leagues.
don't want to,
If you don't want to,
No, wait. Then if you don't want to, then that conversation will, oh, it will be shortened.
why would it be
What
shocking?
about those who have
Why would it be
spent their
shocking?
lives? What about those who spent their lives being gladiators? Go out there
Why,
to prove yourself.
why would the conversation be shocking if he stays in one club?
It's easy. It's easy to say, "Hey, I want home comfort. I just want to sit down and be a champion in my own place." No, man. Wars are not won like that. Sometimes wars are being won by going out and dominating those other places. Go out, dominate these places, win fans from everywhere, so that when they see you, they will know, oh, okay, he's a conqueror. And that's how people have fought wars and won wars. Even the UK are still fighting wars. China is winning the bigger war right now. Do you know why? It's not because they're fighting everywhere, but they're putting all their they're funding lots of stuff, funding all these countries.
Where is this
They're encroaching
conversation?
places.
Why would
I'm saying look at what I'm saying. They're winning
Man,
a
talking
certain
about
kind of
China's
way.
global.
It's the same thing here.
That's
Yeah. It's the same thing here. Go out there and prove yourself.
Go
Let me ask
out
you a
there
question.
and like
Do you
communism.
Do you think if Ronaldo could have stayed in Real Madrid, do you think he would have moved to Juventus?
Maybe.
At the time, he's falling out with people or whatever, and he couldn't stay anymore. He had to move, right? Do you think if Ronaldo had the chance to stay at Real Madrid, do you think he would have moved to Juventus? There was no way he was moving to Juventus. He would have stayed at Real Madrid all through.
Yeah.
I get that argument, man.
Yeah.
But
You know what I mean? It wouldn't move. If he didn't need to move, it would have moved. The reason why Ronaldo moved from there is because, stuff has started happening in Real Madrid.
But
and
of
new
course, things
leadership.
will happen. Things happened to Messi. He had to move to France,
So
right?
it's not a choice.
But
It's
things
not a
happen.
choice.
But wait, but
It's
things
not a
happened
choice
to
for
Messi. He
Ronaldo.
had to move to France, right?
Yes, exactly. But it's
Yeah.
not a
So
choice
things
for
happen.
Ronaldo.
So
Yes, of
the
course. But it's not a
argument
choice
is
for
kind of
Ronaldo.
like because things happen, he had to leave Barcelona
Yeah,
and
but
move, right?
you're justifying it by saying Ronaldo has gone to different leagues. If it was his choice, he wouldn't go to Juventus in the first place. Ronaldo didn't set out to say,
No, but it was his.
I'm going to
Wait,
conquer different leagues.
wait! Don't get this twisted. It was his choice to leave FC Port. To leave. Was it Which club did he play for?
Sporting
in
Club de
Portugal?
Portugal.
Sporting Lisbon or something like that.
Porto.
Sporting
Uh,
Club.
Sporting,
Portugal.
yeah, right. He left Sporting, right? Good.
Man
He
United.
left there because he wanted to dominate the world, right? He wanted
Not really.
a bigger
No.
club.
No.
No.
He didn't leave there because he wanted to dominate
But
the world.
he
He left
wanted
there
a
because
bigger club, right?
That's the
Okay,
next
wait.
progression.
Wait. Oh, no, you're getting this all twisted, man. Just because you want to win this argument. He left the club because he wanted to be more ambitious, right?
Yes. Don't say because he wanted to dominate the world. He left there because
No.
that's the next progression.
No, but that's part of his
He's not
goals.
He's a
Because
talented
more people
player.
would know him. More people would know him. See, Ronaldo is the most followed human on Instagram. Let that
Nobody's
sink
arguing
in.
that.
500 million followers. Do you think if he stayed in a small town club in Lisbon, not a small town club, it's a big, Lisbon is a big place anyway. Been there. But see, if you're in Lisbon and stay there, how would you get 500 million followers? How will the whole football world know you?
I don't know. How
They
did
won't know
Jose
you.
Mourinho take Porto to a Champions League title?
Look,
Then how did Mourinho take Inter Milan
You can make
from
your name. You can make a
from being a small city coach to being
England is the best league in the world, as we say, right? England is the
to
best league in
being
the world.
probably one of the best coaches ever? Come on,
So
man. What are we talking about?
England is the
He
best league in the
he
world.
had to leave Porto to go dominate the world.
Okay,
He
Tony,
had to.
England is the best, not to dominate the world. England is the best league in the world, as we know, right? As we think, or as we say, right? The most talked about league, the most popular league, blah blah blah, right? We know that. So any player that is not playing for a Real Madrid or a Barcelona, right? If one of the top 4 clubs come in for you, anywhere else you are in the world, you are going to go. It's as simple as that. That doesn't mean you're going there because you want to go dominate the world. You're talking about a 17-year-old Ronaldo that played against Man United, that preseason game or whenever it was, and destroyed them. And all the players said they went to Sir Alex Ferguson and say, we need to get him. We need to sign him, right? They signed him and the rest is history, right? The only player that you can say right now that we've actually seen the dad has come out and said, we want Haaland to go and destroy every country. This is why we think he's going to move to Spain later on and possibly move to France after that. They've said that that's their journey. They are going through that journey. They said that's a journey. Ronaldo never said that was the journey. If Ronaldo had a chance to stay at Real Madrid, he would still be at Real Madrid right now and create more record. Let me tell you something about
Then
Ronaldo.
what about
Ronaldo
Manchester United? He wanted to leave
Ronaldo,
Manchester United because he wanted something bigger.
Real Madrid is a bigger club than Manchester United. Everybody knows that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he had more ambition to leave Man United, right? No, but he had more ambition to leave Man United, right?
Yes. Okay. So when he's gone to the biggest club in the world,
Yeah. So what are we talking here, man?
Why did he leave the biggest club in the world to go to Juventus then?
It had problems there, man.
Okay,
the hierarchy
that's what I'm saying.
didn't like him.
So don't criticize Messi for being a one-team man, because if Ronaldo had his way, right? If Ronaldo had his way, he would have stayed at Real Madrid the entire time. If Ronaldo had his way, he would have gone to Real Madrid as a 17-year-old, right? And stayed for Real Madrid his entire career as well. So don't criticize Messi for being a one-club man. That is not a minus points to Messi because he played for.
No, I didn't critique him, man. I didn't critique him. I'm just saying.
I don't think you critique him.
Yeah, don't say Ronaldo wins that battle because Messi is
not
done in every league.
I think what Tony was trying to say was that
big ups to Luca AFC, our friend of this channel. Big ups Luca AFC. He has his own Arsenal channel. You guys go find him at Luca AFC, on YouTube. Great guy. He says hi and he says, how are you? Luca, we just had our watch along Argentina versus Mexico. Great game. In terms of the beauty of the game, they were lacking in that. In terms of interest, lacking in that. But come on, man, that goal from Mercy. And of course, Enzo scored a goal too. So, big ups to you, Luca AFC. Yeah, someone was saying something.
Steve, you're saying something.
I think what Tony was saying was that it makes Ronaldo, it's something unique to Ronaldo's career that isn't to Messi's. I think that's all Tony was saying.
I'm saying, man.
That he just it could be an advantage. It could be an advantage or a disadvantage. It's all about how you look at it.
That's my point as well.
I think that's what Tony was saying.
Yeah, and that's my point as well. I've said as well that I pick Ronaldo over Messi, right? But I'm not agreeing with the fact. The reason I pick Ronaldo over Messi is not because Ronaldo has done it in different leagues.
My reason for Ronaldo over Messi is 3 straight Champions League.
No. But wait, yeah. When we're all looking for jobs right now, if you're saying this thing doesn't matter, good. If you're going for a job interview, maybe you're a special software analyst, and in your job hit list, Microsoft is there. You spend 2 years there. Google is there. You spend 3 years there. Amazon is there. You spend 4 years there. Are you telling me that they would? Are you telling me that they would look at you different than someone who just spent his life in Amazon in the interview? Do you think they will not take you differently? They will treat you differently because you've proven yourself in different places and different high elite clubs, different high elite offices.
To be fair, if you're good at a job for 30 years,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, it all depends what your employer values.
And that's what I mean by personal.
If you have experience in 30 years in a job and you're very good at it, that's cool. But if you've been to 5 different jobs and you're very good at all of them and they're all the same thing, that's also good too.
That's what I'm saying.
It's all personal.
If you were a school teacher and you did 6 different schools and for every 5 years and you were great at all of them, you just decided to move around. Or if you stayed at one school for 30 years and were great there, that's both experience.
But it's different. The way you look at it is still different. See, if I need a security man, maybe I become this rich, big up guy or something like that, and I need security around me. Will I take a guy who just has like maybe who was very, very good at his job, but with a security outfit that just walked, in a security outfit for let's say Sheraton hotels handling their security, or will I go for a retired Marine? Same thing, a retired FBI agent, a retired CSI, and he's doing security now. Who will I pick? Will it be the guy that works in Sheraton, or a guy that has an experience both as a Marine, both as a CSI, both as an FBI agent, or whatever? Who will I pick? It's that guy that has multiple experiences
Of
in
course,
different top-notch places. That's what
I
I'm
get that.
saying.
I get that, and for me, that is down to personal preference of what you prefer. But I don't think that you should now criticize Messi in any way and say that's gonna Messi downfall.
Bro,
because
again,
he
I
played at
didn't critique him.
Barcelona.
I'm just saying that someone who has proven himself in several leagues, See, there's this question. Okay, see, why do you think that why do you think we argue this in football? Oh, he came to Spain, but he was a flop there. Why do you think we argue that? We argue that because we don't know if players will go to this league and flop down there. That's what I'm saying. So if he has
Messi
gone
does
to
not
these
flop.
leagues and didn't flop in that league, it's a pass mark.
Messi would do the exact same thing he's doing in Barcelona. If he went to Italy, he would
But
do
you
the
don't
same
know.
thing.
But
He's
you don't
doing it
know.
in France right
No,
now.
you don't know. Let him come to the English Premiership. You don't know, bro. You don't know. You don't
Yeah.
know. If he comes to the English league, it's something different, bro. Higuain came to this league, he had to run away. he had to go to the US.
If
And
see, so,
Higuain was a
okay,
serial
would
predator in Spain.
we, the thing is why I don't like about this kind of comparison, right? The thing I don't like about this kind of comparison is this, right? When we say, oh, we don't know if he's going to do it here or do it here, right? The thing I don't like about the comparison is if somebody's an elite player or an elite striker or whatever, elite manager and stuff, right? People argue now and say, oh yeah, Pep is an elite manager because he's always had money and he's always done it at this club. Can he do it at Stoke, or can he do it at this, or can he do that? It's an elite manager for a reason. That means there are certain levels and there's certain clubs that he's not going to drop below. There are certain levels he's not going to go. Do you understand? Pep is not going to go manage a West Brom. Do you understand? It's not that kind of manager. It's an elite manager for a reason. So he will go to every country and he will take the top club in that
But
country.
he has proven himself. He's proven himself in FC Barcelona. He's proven himself in Bayern Munich willingly. See, it's the same thing for coaches. Go out there and prove yourself.
Wait there.
It's simple.
So are you telling me if Pep stayed at Barcelona all these years, they went to Bayern, they went to this, and he stayed at Barcelona all these years and he won all these things, you wouldn't still rate Pep as one of the best ever? Because he's not proving himself in other leagues. You need him to go to other leagues to prove himself. Oh, hang on.
You know why? Because you know why? No. Then I'll correct you now, Onome. I'll correct you now. Do you know why? Because there are several other coaches that have gone out there and proven themselves.
Okay.
And they've become serial winners. I'll remind you of someone. There's someone called, if you don't know, there's someone called Ancelotti.
Yeah.
I want Steve, come back.
There's someone called Ancelotti. He's proven himself. He's proven himself in the Spanish.
He's proven himself. Ancelotti's virtually proven himself
everywhere.
Except Everton. But he said he just went to Everton for vibes.
Steve, I need you for this one.
Yeah, for vibes, right? But he's proven himself in the English league. And you know what? He proved himself in Everton. And you know that's how you know a great coach. And do you know what? Everton finished fifth. You know what? You know what? And Everton, see, all those talk. See, Onome, let me correct you in something now. All those talk that Pep Guardiola cannot go down. Well, look at someone. There's a coach who went down. It's called Ancelotti. It went down.
And he ran away straight away when he realized that Everton is a freaking whatever. And he went back to Roma.
No, but what are you talking? No. When last did Everton finish fifth in the league?
That was under David Moyes, right?
Decades ago.
No. Okay, what position?
Everton did not finish fifth under Ancelotti.
Where did they finish?
They didn't finish fifth.
9th, I think, 10th, something like that. They had a good
Tony,
I think it was like 6th or 7th.
I want to see your face for this one, Steve.
Let Pep Guardiola take them then and let's see, man. It won't even go.
Let me ask a question. Hold on. So you've just said, right, in your arguments, you've just said, right, I've asked you a question. I said, so if Pep Guardiola stayed at Barcelona All these, Steve, sit back down, bro. I need to see your face on this
I'm
one.
listening. I'm listening.
You're saying if Pep Guardiola, right, stayed in Barcelona all these years and did everything he's doing now, he did it for Barcelona, continue winning trophies upon trophies upon trophies for Barcelona, and never went to Germany to prove himself, and never went to England, right? You would class him as a great. That's what you're saying.
No, I've never said so. He'll be classified as a great man.
Okay,
He
so
will.
what's the argument for it? Because I'm about to give you another
But
example.
again, you cannot say he's the. But
I'm about to
again,
give
you
you another
cannot say
example.
he's the greatest manager
I'm about to give you
because
another
there are
example.
others
and
that
explain
left
it.
their comfort zone and went to become bigger elsewhere. That's what I'm saying. There's something about you being in your comfort zone and not dominating the space in other
I'm about to give you an
places.
example. Sir Alex Ferguson, Man United, all through and through. Do you not class him as a great then?
No, Ferguson is up there. Absolutely. Has to be.
He's up there.
What are we arguing about? He didn't have to leave Man
He's up
United.
there.
to go and
But
prove
again,
himself.
there are other coaches. I will tell you, there are other coaches that have gained more and that have more elite status because they've moved around.
Tony, here's a question for you. Pep or Arsene Wenger?
Pep or they?
I would go Pep too, but I want to see.
I don't even know why you're thinking about it, Tony. There's no thinking about it. Take your heart out of your sleeve and your mouth and your everything. Pep all day, please. Don't even think about that. It's not even worth thinking about, bro.
I know he's wasting brain cells.
You're wasting time.
Why are you thinking about it, Tony? What you doing?
Arsenal's not gonna hate you for admitting the truth.
I would not say anything, man. I'll close my mouth.
Here we go. Here we go.
Well, Tony, by saying nothing, you're saying something.
Okay. Pep or Arteta? Pep or Arteta?
Anthony Herbert, see, man, this is our friend here.
You should have just said Pep.
He got hit by COVID, our big friend Anthony Herbert. From my channel and from the panel, guys, because you're part of this channel, you've always supported me, Anthony Herbert. We wish you a speedy recovery, my brother, and God bless you, man. Onome and Steve, they send the well wishes to you, my brother, and get well soon. And he says he said, good win for Argentina. Yeah, sure. Good win for them, man. 2-0. The master gets up. The little wizards get up. Scored that goal for them and help them. They're now second in the group, just down behind Poland. Let's hope and see let's wait and see if Argentina will qualify from that group. Yeah, Onome, you were saying something.
I said Pep or Arteta, bro.
Wait, Pep or who?
Pep or Arteta? You didn't answer Pep or Wenger.
No, I thought it was Arsene Wenger. I thought you said Arsene Wenger.
You didn't answer, so we moved on. Pep or Arteta?
Okay, we moved on. Okay, yeah, Pep. Come on, man. It's of course now. Come on,
Pep.
man.
So Pep over Wenger. You're saying Wenger. You're saying you can't answer.
Well, of course What's wrong with this guy?
Talking about
what's wrong with this guy? Look at his face. Look at his face.
The entire mentality of English football. Everybody wants to play out from the back now. The entire world, he's changed football. Everybody wants to play at the back now. Even if they're good at it or not, they want to play at the back. Even people with like double left feet want to play at the back now.
Yeah. But suddenly you've forgotten about Wenger ball, right? But see, of course, Pep Guardiola has won all these titles. Yeah. But has he ever been invincible? No, that's the thing. See, when you're talking about elite managers, you have to do something that other managers don't have. Have all these guys won trophies? The answer is yes, they've won trophies. But have you done something that is spectacular? See, do you know why? Do you know why this Fergie talk? No, listen. Do you know why this Fergie talk will keep lingering in people's heads? Because he's done the treble. He's done the treble. Okay, and in England, that's why it will be talked about. Arsene Wenger went invincible throughout the season. See, Man City in your prime. Man City in your prime. In your prime. You haven't gone the whole season.
I think there's a certain manager called Steven Gerrard who can come out and also say he has been invisible. He's invisible with Rangers.
Fucking
as well.
shite.
Does
Bro,
that
in
mean
the major
Gerrard.
league. Come on, bro. In
Gerrard
the
is
major
shite.
league,
The
bro.
only reason why Gerrard did well at Rangers is because they had Michael Beal there.
It was
Beal did all the
invincible?
Are you
tactics.
serious?
It was
Anthony
invincible.
Herbert says
Yes!
here.
It was
Anthony Herbert
invincible.
says here,
Serious,
Tony,
Tony.
when I'm feeling good, I'll pop on your show. Okay, my friend. Yeah, big ups, man. Anthony Herbert, well, I'm waiting for you to pop up on the show, man. Highly waiting for
I
you.
sent the link to Andy Bell, by the way, Tony.
I sent the link to him since in the afternoon, but I think he's with his he's having some dinner somewhere, so I don't know. I don't think
Steven
he'll
Gerrard was invincible. You know, created history. He was invincible. So you can put Steven Gerrard
Bro,
next
bro,
to
I'm
Arsene
talking
Wenger
of
then.
I'm not talking of a farmers league. I'm talking see, bro, in that league, bro, people go to the farm and then they come back to play. Bro,
You talking shit about League On?
That's what
bro,
that's
come
what
on,
Haaland
man.
is saying. That's what Haaland is calling the Premier League right now, Farmers League. The same Premier League that he was invisible in. Haaland is calling the Farmers League.
Tony,
So
you know how many
they're just
players
saying-
of yours played in this Farmers League you talk of?
Bro, it's a farmers
Talking about
league, bro.
Saliba?
It's not the premiership, man.
I know it's not the Premiership, but it's still a decent league.
No, you didn't hear what he said. He was talking about Steven Gerrard in which league?
It was invincible as well because you.
In
because
where?
the
Wait.
reason-
In which?
the
Wait,
reason I
wait,
It's
wait,
mentioned-
Rangers, yes. He
Hold on.
did go invincible
Let me tell you
2021
why I
season.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
Let me
It's
tell you why I
Rangers.
But it wasn't because of Gerrard, it's because of Michael Beal and his tactics. I'm a Rangers fan. I know this shit, bro.
Let me tell you why I mentioned that. The reason I mentioned that is because when we're trying to compare Pep and Arsene Wenger, Tony said Arsene Wenger has been invincible. So he's done something so great. So he's better than Pep, is what you're basically saying. So I'm saying invincible is nothing special because
No,
guess
I
what?
did not
Steven
say
Gerrard
it's
was
better.
also invincible.
Come on,
Not
man. You're
racist.
arguing. See,
Doesn't
bro,
make
I
him
did
a
not
great-
say anyone is better. I did not even answer the question. But right now, you said
yeah,
I've
that's a
said.
question.
You see, that's why you
Not
have to be
bad.
tactical.
Not
That's why
bad.
you
You
have
didn't
to be
ask me
tactical,
question.
man. And
Like-
by you have to use your head. That's why I did not answer the question, bro.
I'm not even
I
asking
don't
the
know.
question. I'm waiting for you to answer the question. You answer it.
Bro, you can't answer that type of questions, man. They're meant to trap you, bro. So you can't answer them, man. But see, man, of course, on a normal day, I will pick a Pep because, of course, man, you know, I'll pick a Pep to be very true. Let's leave all this.
Pep
argument.
over Wenger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
no doubt. But
There you
still,
But
he's
and
gone.
this is the
He's
thing.
bro.
This is the
He's
thing
gone invincible in a major league.
This
Come
is the
on,
thing we
man.
talk about, right? This is the thing we talk about when we talk about this Carling Cup that you're saying oh, it's not really valuable and blah blah blah. If you look at Pep's record, right,
Mhm,
he's got
mhm.
4 Premier League titles, 4 Carling Cups, and an FA
Yeah.
Cup, and obviously Community
Mhm.
Shield. So in his tenure here, in his 7 years here, he has
Mhm.
got about 9 trophies in 7 years, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
when it comes to the trophy counts, right, you cannot say Carling Cup is not going to be valuable for the likes of Harry Kane. He's not going to value it and stuff like that. It is a trophy that they haven't won for a long time. So whilst they're not winning these trophies, only one club is winning all these trophies, right?
Mhm.
They didn't take the Carling Cup serious, but look how much Liverpool celebrated so much when they won the Carling Cup eventually. Because guess what? They realized that, oh my God, this guy is on a trophy count. By the time he leaves here, he's going to have about 20 trophies in like 7 years or 9 years. Do you know what I mean? So Pep's next 2 years now, right? This season and another 2 seasons, you could be looking at another 2 Premier League adding to his 4. So he could be looking at six Premier League titles in 9 years. He could be looking at, 15, 16 trophies, and he walks away as an absolute legend.
But come on, man! If you have all that money, if you have all that money and resources, you should be winning the league. Let's be
Not
frank.
really. A lot of clubs. Man United,
Bro,
they have spent a
no,
lot
forget
more than
that.
Man
See,
United,
bro,
and
it's
they
a no-brainer. Don't argue that, man. If you invest in the club and you invest wisely and you're good with your investment and you bring in players and you have money, you will win the league. It's
I
sure.
will have you know.
Chelsea have proven this. Chelsea, see, even
know.
before Man City, forget Man City now. Let's not even talk of Man City. Chelsea have proven that if you invest money into the club,
they brought a particular manager that's a serial winner. That is
even in Manchester United, Fergie, when Fergie was
winner.
spending money, of course you win the title. Forget all this. Let's don't act
it's
as
a
if with
serial
that
winner
money
they
you
brought.
can't win the league. Huh?
It's a serial winner they brought. Chelsea had money, but they brought a serial winner to the club. After that serial winner was gone, did they lift any Premier League after that? I think they lifted 1 or 2 after that. That was it. But if Mourinho stayed, Mourinho would have won a lot more Premier Leagues.
No, wait.
It also goes down to the coach as well.
No. What? No. What are you saying, man? Ancelotti won the title with Chelsea.
I know, that's what I'm saying. There's lifted maybe one or two more.
Beck and call. Jose Mourinho won the title with Chelsea.
Yeah,
Money
I'm
at
talking
his
about
beck and call.
Mourinho. I'm saying you're not.
Yeah. So they had multiple managers who won the cup and had money at their disposal.
You're not giving enough credit to what Man City is doing. You're just saying it's the money factor.
No,
right?
but you had money.
Enough credit.
It's all about how you spend money. Keep in mind,
Man City was a shitty club, bro.
Keep in mind, Nottingham Forest have spent a shitload of money and they're bottom. So shouldn't by the money logic theory, they should be top of the tree, right?
Wait. Who did they buy?
What do you mean? Who did they buy? You just said it's all about the money.
No. Did they buy? That's why I said you have to buy big players.
Yeah, but when people say it's all about the money, none.
Well,
they bought a collection of a bunch. You'd think that
good and okay. Then ask Man City what they bought.
You're proving my point. It matters how you spend the money.
It matters how you spend the money.
You spend the money on.
Yeah, that's more important than the lump sum. Eddie Howe, when he was at Bournemouth, got a lot of talent for cheap. But there were some times where he spent a lot of money on some players that didn't do so great. That's all. Remember, he got Aaron Ramsdale, Al Wilson, Matt Ritchie, and Nathan Ake for all those 4 guys combined under 10 million net spend on all 4 of them. Wilson, Ramsdale, Ake, and Ritchie.
But just wait till January. Let's see what will happen, right?
And Danjuma too.
See, it's easy to make these cheap talks, man. When January, see, you guys, what is money when you can't spend it? What is money when you can't spend it? And Newcastle have the money now. They have endless wealth, endless resources. Are you telling me that they will maintain the same policy of just going to buy, let's don't give a very, very big shout. Let's just go buy players like Gomares. It's not true. They will spend in the January transfer window.
Yes,
they will go for big players.
Yeah,
they will bring in big players. Yeah. They definitely will. So if you have the money, you spend it.
Yeah.
That's the fun of having money in the first place, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not.
I think credit still has to be given. To a certain way that a club wants to run its football club. Because for City, for example, right?
But you have to agree that without that money, you won't be where you are. I know where Man City were. Man City were playing shit football.
It's deeper. It's deeper than that, Tony. Remember, it's not just about the signings. It's about recruiting world-class people in the behind-the-scenes stuff of the club. So do you think? So
wait. So do you think City just started winning the trophies out of the blue?
Okay,
no,
Tony.
They made investment.
Tony,
no. Wait. Let me get this from you, man.
It's deeper than just the investment.
No. It's not deeper. It's investment.
Yes.
It's investment. It's investment that took Man
City. It's investment, but it's also
from where they were to where they are now. Man, do you agree with this?
The way that Ed Woodward has spent money at Manchester United.
You don't agree.
I'll tell you this right now.
So without the investment, do you think Man City will be where they are right now?
No, of course not. But I'll tell you this right now. Right?
What are we talking, man?
Man City's signing of players. Go through the players that we've signed in the past, right? The only player that we signed when they got excited with the money and it was like, oh my God, he's a star and stuff, was Robinho. Every other player has been normal players that we signed into a system, and we signed a manager that signed certain types of players. Bernardo Silva came from Monaco, right? Kevin De Bruyne,
sorry, not Fabinho. Fernandinho Two.
Bernardino came from Shakhtar Donetsk.
but wait,
Shakhtar. Yes, you're right.
Onome, what are you
Kyle
talking?
Walker came.
Mancini won
Hold
the
on.
league for Man City, bro.
Yes,
Don't
hold on. Let me
disrespect
finish.
those titles,
Let
man.
me finish.
And who did he
I'm
win
not-
it with?
What do you mean disrespect
Mancini?
those
I'm not
titles?
disrespecting it. Let me
No,
finish.
don't
Let me
disrespect
finish.
the
What
title
are you
because you guys
talking
started
about?
winning. No. I want to take him back to the history of where
When
all
did
these
he
things began.
disrespect the
Because if
title? What?
wait, let one person talk at each
Let me
time,
finish.
please.
Let me finish.
See,
Right?
Bro,
okay,
what?
Let me finish. I'm not
okay,
disrespecting
finish.
the title. What I'm saying to you is, when I go through our team, right, and I see how we've changed the team over the years and come to where we are now, and the types of players that Pep was signing and Pep started signing and stuff. These players, Pep did not go and start signing stars, right? Man City is not a galactical team that signs galactical players.
But they
right?
signed the ready-made players right away.
The two players that are galactical players that we've signed in the past, you would say would be Robinho and now Haaland, right? What Newcastle are doing right now is pretty similar.
It doesn't have to be
to how-
galactical players. It could be players that are
Yes, but
expensive.
this is what I'm
It
saying
could be
to you.
experienced players.
You're
It could
saying
be.
about money. You're saying about money.
But you need money to go for these people in the first
Hold
place.
on, bro. Hold on,
But you
bro.
can also get
Hold on.
bargains.
Hold on, bro.
But you
You're
need
saying
money
about-
to purchase these players.
Hold on, bro. You're saying about money. Bernardo Silva was signed for about 43 million. Kevin De Bruyne was signed for about 50 million. Ryan Sterling was signed for about 50
But it did
million.
not just
These
start
players
from
were
there.
signed for
It did
the
not
same
start
amount of money
from
that
there.
every clubs can afford. Every club can afford this.
You've totally forgotten that you signed an Emmanuel Adebayo at one time.
Yes.
Have you forgotten
For
so
how
quickly?
much? For chicken and chips
Good.
and contribution of football jerseys to Arsenal.
Good. Now, listen. You also brought in who? A Bakary Sagna. You remember that, right?
Yes.
Good.
For literally.
You've forgotten that you
Thank
brought
you,
in, mind you,
a
you
Christmas
brought
card.
you totally forgot that you brought in a Yaya Toure, right?
Yes. I
Good.
didn't forget
Now
that.
you totally
I'm talking about
forgot
the
that
amount
you
of
brought
money.
in
How
his
much have we signed
brother.
them for? How
Okay,
much have we signed them for?
see, I allowed you to talk, but when I'm talking, you're talking over
Sorry.
me.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
I got you.
Sorry,
I got you. I got you. And you also brought in Okolo Toure. Bro, you took lots of Arsenal
We're
guys
not
that were
talking about that.
in Arsenal's club.
We're not talking about that.
Down there, and at that time they were stars. You needed money to actually bring those guys to your club. Nasri came to your club. He left Arsenal for Manchester City. So see, your recruitment of better players because of investment into your team did not just start from the Bernardo Silvas. No, it started a long time. I'm just saying that it started a long time ago. And because of that, you guys won trophies. Because these same guys gave Mancini a trophy. That's where I'm going to. So it's not like listen. Understand where I'm coming from. So it's not like it's when Pep came that you guys started winning trophies. No. When you guys decided, when Manchester City had a plan and said, you know what? We've gotten oil money right now. Let's just start investing in the club. What do? Let's go to a bigger club that we can take the players. You can't take the players for free. You need money to do that. And they need initial investment to do that. That's right. They brought in a Nasri, initial investment. Brought in Emmanuel Adebayo, initial investment. Brought in Kolo Toure from FC Barcelona coming in. Not big money, but it's still money at that time, at the time they came in. So they're still spending money and they're still investing. There was still investment at that time. And what did it win you? It won you a Premier League. Mancini.
Okay, can I say something?
That's what I'm saying. So,
Can I say
bro,
something?
man.
I
So
agree
if you
with
say,
what
if you're saying that investment doesn't bring you success
I never
or
said
did
that.
not contribute to your success,
I
then,
never
bro,
said that. I agree with everything you said. But what I'm saying is, you are not giving enough credit to the hard work that's been put in. Before Pep came to the club, right? The club was already made and ready for Pep. They basically built the Barcelona
you already
structure.
winning.
They built the Barcelona structure. They brought in the backroom staff, all the backroom, everybody on the backroom.
I totally forgot. You guys brought in a Mario Barriotelli.
Already. Hold on. Let me finish, bro.
I forgot.
Let me finish,
You
bro.
brought him for cheap, right?
Hold
No,
on. Let me
you brought
finish,
it for
bro.
cheap, right?
Oh,
No,
bro, let me
man,
finish.
you brought it for cheap, right? Bro,
No, we didn't buy it
you
for
guys
cheap.
have been
That answers your question.
spending money, man.
Let
You've been
me
spending
finish.
money. Just
Let
agree,
me
man.
finish. Let me
Bro.
finish. Let me finish. What I'm saying to you is, in the
Forget.
background, there is a lot of hard work that has gone into the club, right? That you're not
But you
giving
don't need
enough
much
credit
hard
for,
work when you have
right?
money.
Not just
That's what
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
that's so not true. No, Tony.
Tell me, okay, tell me which team in this Premiership have spent money on their squad and brought in big time players, big time players, galactical players, big time players, and haven't won the league in
It's
the
not
last
about
10 in the last 10 years. No, give me a club that has invested
Manchester
money.
United. There you go. They've spent their
Manchester
money
United.
absolutely
Manchester
horribly.
United.
Wait. Which
Got in
players did
everybody.
they bring in?
Oh,
Which
Pogba?
players did they bring in?
Oh,
Which players did
Pogba.
they bring in?
Pogba, Sancho,
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Varane,
Alexis Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
Varane, Alexis Sanchez.
Christian
So let me
Eriksen.
All
finish.
these dead players that came to retire.
Oh,
Come
why are
on,
you
They're
calling
not-
them dead players
Are
now?
you still? They are dead players.
Why are you
Come
calling
on,
them
man.
dead
They are
players
dead
now?
players, man.
Why are you calling
See,
them
Yeah,
dead
Sanchez
Pogba
players?
was
that
a
have
dead
broken records
player
in
at
FC Barcelona.
24.
Come on, man. I'm talking of signing people like
Pogba was not
uh,
a dead player when
Pogba was dead
Manchester
at
United
24.
signed him from Juventus. That is
okay, good.
incorrect.
Okay, good. Would you
Sancho's a dead
compare?
player.
Would you compare a signing of like a Sanchez to the signing uh of a Bernardo Silva
Bro,
at the time they
bro,
came?
hold on,
Would you compare it?
hold on. Sanchez was a
Sanchez
bigger star
was
than
more or
Bernardo
less
Silva.
finished. Was more or
Sanchez was
less
a bigger star
finished.
than Bernardo.
What?
Sanchez was a bigger star than
Yeah, it
Bernardo
was more
Silva.
or
What are
less
you talking
finished.
about?
He couldn't even score goals for Manchester United because he's
That's
I know
fine.
he
banging
was
goals in
He's still a
Barcelona,
player.
banging goals for Arsenal, and we threw him away. Of course, he went away to Manchester United, and he
Oh
couldn't
my
score goals.
goodness.
But you
Oh my
cannot
goodness.
compare a Silva that came into Manchester City in his prime. He came
No, he
in
wasn't.
his
No, he
prime.
wasn't. Bro,
What I say?
I've been watching Ligue 1 for years. He was not in his prime.
He
He
was
still
in his
had
What I
work.
prime.
say? No. Wait. From Portugal. From Portugal.
He came from Monaco. He came
Came
from
from
Monaco, bro.
No.
Monaco.
No. Wait. Okay, sorry. From Monaco. Sorry, I'm
Okay
sorry.
then. Yeah.
He wasn't
Yeah.
in his
There you go.
So
prime.
yeah. But he was
Yes,
scoring goals.
fine.
What are you saying? He was scoring goals. He was playing very well in Monaco,
Scoring
right?
goals, was playing well.
Yes,
You didn't even know.
obviously.
You didn't even
No.
know what country he came from, and now you saying he
Was
was
he an
scoring goals
unknown
and
player?
playing well.
Oh, so you're not saying he's an unknown player? He
He
wasn't
was
doing
an
anything
unknown
for
player when he came to Man City. This is what I'm trying to say to you. We didn't
No,
go
he
and sign
wasn't.
stars like that.
No. I knew him. No. What are you saying, bro? Come on, man.
You knew
Bernardo
Bernardo
Silva
Silva,
wasn't an
really,
unknown
really,
player.
dude.
Come on,
Really,
man.
dude. You just said he came from Portugal, and you said you know him.
No,
You knew him.
it was. I misspoke, so I can't make mistakes. You want to get me?
You said
Can't
you
I
knew
make
him. And you
mistakes?
said he came
No,
from
am I
Portugal.
perfect? I'm not perfect, man. Are you serious?
Sorry, you said you
Bro,
knew
you
him.
can't
He's
catch
a
me, man. You
non-star. They came
can't,
from
man.
Portugal. I caught you. I caught you on
No,
that one.
it's I misspoke. I
Yeah.
misspoke because I'm
Okay.
not
Yeah.
talking too fast.
No, Tony. On a real,
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say is, right?
Mm.
You've got to also give credit to the hard work that is going on at Man City, where they're building a
No,
legacy
you have to,
under Pep.
but man, all those credits is because of money.
other trophies.
No, it's not. No.
What are you talking now, man?
Tony, you
Without
have
money
to
to
have
bring
good
it,
infrastructure at your club in order to spend the money correctly. When Ed Woodward spends money and a Dan Ashworth at Brighton spends money, you get two different outcomes. Dan Ashworth at Brighton spent a hell of a lot less money than Manchester
evening, Manny
United.
Tangadurai. Manny,
Evening,
when
man.
are you gonna come for a watch along on this channel, man? Manny, you know you don't even need to ask for a StreamYard link. You just have to say, "Hey, Anthony, where's the link? I'm coming up." You
No,
know
but
that, right?
anyways,
And
there's
just
a
pop in.
difference between
Big ups, Manny. Evening,
there's a
guys.
difference between Ed Woodward buying Pogba for nearly £100 million and not doing anything at Manchester United and those kind of purchases. And then you have Dan Ashworth, where they spent a hell of a lot less money and got better players for Brighton. There's a huge difference in that. It's
I know.
clear out and dry.
Man. I
You
agree
need
to
have good
everything. It's just that
infrastructure.
Onome, my countryman, is
This season,
too cocky
this
when it
season,
comes to this
this
Manchester
season,
City thing. So,
for example, This is, for
Yeah.
example, what you're now realizing as well is this is, for example,
Big
now
ups,
kind of
Manny. When
changed
are
our
you coming to the
policy.
watch along?
We've now changed our policy as well. We're now a selling club as well. We're now balancing the books. This season we actually made profits. We didn't spend money. We actually made profit. So as you go along, you change these policies as you go along. But you've got to give credit to the hard work that is going on behind the scenes as well.
Oh, no,
There's a lot of
see,
hard
bro,
work
investment in the
that's not just
academy.
already made.
See, bro, I give
It's not
credit,
just, we're
but
not just
see,
spending. We're
but
not
it
just
won't
going out there and
change.
buying
It won't
100
change
million players and
anything.
bringing all them together.
See, bro,
That's not
it
what we're
won't
doing.
change anything. It won't change anything. This is your best spell in the Premier League. You see, okay, before the money came, how many league titles have you won?
Division 1 titles. Man City had 2, I believe.
Bro,
Old English Division 1, they had 2.
No, but and it's the same for
bro,
Chelsea.
it's simple.
How many did they have before their money
bro.
came as well?
That's
the
what I'm
nature of the
saying.
game.
That's what I'm saying.
That is the
Chelsea
game.
is the money. Chelsea is the money.
That is the game.
Man City is the money.
Eventually, Newcastle
It's
are
the
going
money
to
that
win
gets you
titles.
these things. They
Of
get
course
you
it's
these
the money.
goodies.
Newcastle are
That's
going to
what
win
I'm
titles.
saying, man. They
Newcastle
get
gonna
you
win
these
titles. It's
goodies.
inevitable. Listen, Tony. Nobody's saying the money doesn't get you them. But what we're saying now,
It's how you spend it.
There's a
See,
difference
man,
of how you spend
the
the
money gets you
You're
the
not
goodies.
agreeing
That's
to that.
end of
You're not agreeing
argument.
to that. You're just saying money gets you everything, and that's it. You're not agreeing to the part where we're saying that there's certain ways you spend
No,
this money.
I agree, but that part
You're
is
not.
only a minute part of the whole story.
It's a big
Because
part of it.
without the
But
money,
it's a
without the
huge
initial
part.
investment, without the initial investment, the whole story about organization of the club or or the structuring of the club, forget about it, man. Without
Tony,
money, you won't
I'll
get
give you an
that.
example. Perfect
You
analogy.
won't get the structure. Manny
Perfect.
says something. Let's answer Manny, guys. He says, never doubt Messi, him over CR7 any day.
Yeah, we know Manny.
Any words for Manny?
We know Manny don't like. We know Manny don't like Cristiano too tough.
He don't
But
like
listen,
Cristiano
but listen,
Ronaldo. He
Tony,
He doesn't
I'll
like
give you an
him.
analogy. I'll give you an analogy.
Hey, Tony, by the way, is your address, is that 10A2 part?
Hey,
Don't be saying no address on the
bro, man.
No, I didn't say your full address. I just said is the 10A2.
Bro, that's you wait for after bro. This is public
Oh,
space,
I'm
man.
sorry. I
Come
thought
on.
we weren't live
Don't
anymore.
do that, man. Yeah.
But listen,
yeah, man.
let me.
I thought we were. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were live still. My bad.
We're live, man. We're still live, man.
I'll give you a perfect analogy. Yeah, if you give a kid,
my bad, Jesus.
If you give a kid, if you give a teenager, if you give an adult, right, or if you give a teenager £100 and you give an adult £100 and you give your 10-year-old £100, you're gonna
buy different things
of what they're gonna spend with £100. Completely different results, right? But it's still money, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when you talk about this money, you've got to also respect the fact that yes, every club has the money, for example, but there is certain people that run the club that are going to spend this money in a different way to how this money is spent by other people.
I agree.
Okay, then that's all we're trying to get you to admit. But you're trying to say no, money gets you it. Money gets you it.
No, I just said that investment.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had money, and he spent a lot of money and got nothing.
See, bro, but again, you cannot compare the players they were buying with the players
That's guys were buying. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, you still need money to still buy them anyway.
Yes, but the point I'm stating to you is the kind of money we spent for these players that we bought. Every club can afford the money.
I'm sorry, not every club can afford to buy. See, but that's another fallacy. Not every club can be able to buy a Haaland and still pay him. No, listen. Just wait. Let me land. Let me land. Let me land. Look at him, Steve. Look at him. You know what? Yeah. See. Are you serious? Bro, you serious? See, yeah, not every club can go get a Haaland for up to £70 million. It was bought for 65 plus add-ons, and there's some other added amount of money they have to pay Borussia.
You know why they got
so
that
the
money?
cap is about 70. And you know what? Not everyone can pay a player up to 800k per week. Without oil money, you can't do that, man.
Who cares?
Tell me any. In this no. In this argument, we care because not all
I don't
clubs.
care that Man City has shitloads of money. What does it matter?
Good and okay, but without the money, can you do it?
Of course not.
Nobody said
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
all these clubs can't do what you do because they don't have the well-to-do to do
Every
that.
club,
They don't
every
have the
Some clubs have
finances. So how
irresponsible
can you
owners.
say that? So how can you say that every responsible club can do that? You can't do that. You
Every
can't do
club
that.
need money. Your Leeds United of this world. Do you think the players are playing for chicken and chips over there?
No.
Your
Do you
Aston
think
Villa,
Leicester?
do you think
Okay,
they play for
good.
chicken
Do you
and
think
chips?
Leicester City can afford to pay a player 800K per week?
No, there are
They
levels.
could, but they would have to pay everyone else peanuts.
There are levels to this shit, but they're still paying good money in these clubs.
Then what
There
is
are
that
levels to
levels? The levels is that you have the resources.
Of course. There are
Yeah,
levels
and
to
what's wrong with
That's
that?
what I'm
Go for
saying.
that.
That's what I'm saying. You need resources to be able to
But
pay
you
these
also
players
need the
this
right
big
people
money.
to spend
That's
it
what
a certain
attracts
way.
them.
It's not always
to get
about the big
success.
players, though. It's not always about the big players. When you reference Leicester City, they still won a Premier League
They still won
title.
a Premier League.
You don't
won a Premier
need
League.
money to succeed. It's all about the structure.
So
of the
you're
club, the
telling me
manager.
that a player like so they got a player like Maguire out of thin air, right?
From
from
Hull City.
Sheffield United. Or
Yeah,
Hull.
they had to buy,
Hull
they had to
City,
they
you're
had to
right.
fortify their team. They had to
Yeah,
buy players.
They
They
bought him.
brought in a Vardy.
Yeah, they made a shitload of money off him.
What are you saying? What are you guys saying, man?
So it's
You
money,
need
right? So
investment,
they still had
man.
money.
They brought in a Vardy. Oh, you guys have totally forgotten. They had a so-called guy, an Algerian, called Mahrez, right?
Yes, bought for 400,000 or whatever they bought him for, right? Not a lot of money.
But to them, it's
they
money. To
spent
them,
it
it's
well.
money.
They spent it well. They bought the right players. They have
That's what
something
I'm
that bought
saying,
the right
man.
players. That's what we're trying
You
to get
need
you.
it, bro. The
They didn't
money
buy
is
big
the
players,
most
did they?
important thing.
But they didn't buy
Because
big players.
without the money, you won't be having a conversation about structure or this. Because without the money, there's no structure. The investment should come before you start thinking of how to spend it. You cannot say I want to
My
know how to spend money or know the players I want to buy without having the money first.
my point
You have
is
to have a budget first.
my point is when you talk about a city, for example, right?
Yeah.
It's not a club that goes out there to sign stars and spend 100 points of like a PSG, for example. Man City is not run like PSG. Do you know what I mean?
True.
Man City
True.
don't run like PSG, where PSG will go, yep, we'll pay 100 million for him, and we'll give him Mbappe. We're not run like a PSG. We'll run with this season, right?
PSG way has failed.
But again, there's reasons
way.
for that. But again, there's reasons for that. They can afford to just buy. They can afford to just buy one or two Galacticos and put up a decent team with that Galacticos and win the goddamn French league. It's not that
Yes.
competitive, so there's
Yes.
reasons for that.
Of course, and they're still struggling and trying to win the Premier League. But what I'm saying to you is, this season, for example, we signed Akanji, who was 15 million, right? 15 million we signed him for, right? We signed Alvarez back in January for 15 million, right?
Yeah.
Those are two players we signed 30 million for those two players. Do you understand? So we are now run a different way. The clubs evolve. We evolve. You understand? We've gone past the days where we sign a Robinho and want to make a marquee signing and stuff like that to be known, to get on the map and stuff like that. We've gone past those days. We've brought in a Pep now where we now.
No, you've not gone past those days, man.
Of course we have.
65 to 70 million pounds is still big money.
But that
70 million pounds is the budget of nearly up to 5 clubs at a time. Bro, do you know what you're talking about, man?
Do you think we signed
Arsenal
Haaland?
is thinking,
Hold on.
Arsenal is thinking of spending 70 million in January. That's our budget, transfer budget for January.
Let me ask you a question.
And you signed a player for 70 million pounds. Bro, are we smoking bush here?
And we use your
What
money
are we
to sign
saying?
him. We used Arsenal's money to sign him, by the way. We've sold Gabriel Jesus for 45 for you and Zinchenko. That's what we used to sign him. You gave us the money to sign him. Balancing the books. Thank you
Balancing
for that money,
the books,
by the way. Thank you for that money, because we got it from you. You guys have money too. You guys have money too. You paid 45 million for Gabriel Jesus. You got money.
Yeah. But we need to spend money, and you know what? Good. When Arsenal did not spend money,
You were
we were
shit.
eight. We were shit. And do you know what? Now we've spent some money, and do you know what? Just look at your your league standings, man. 5 points ahead of Manchester City, brother. That's what money can get for you. And it's just so good that
Steve,
Arsenal backs up this argument.
You are a witness to this. I want this same trio in February when we go top of the league. I'm giving
We
you
will.
to surrender your position. I am giving you to February to surrender your position. February.
See, man.
Latest.
You know what? Yeah. Steve, man, I like this trio, man. I think we should create a show together, man.
Me too.
No, separately, I want to have a show with the Manchester City fan, But again, you'll be making guest appearances with me and Onome. Then Onome will be making guest appearances with us at Gunners and Mags. Is that okay, Steve?
Of course. Yeah, I give a fuck.
Yeah, sure. So that'll be good. Onome, you're down with that, right?
Yeah, that's cool, mate.
Yeah, so start thinking of a name for that show, man. Let's have that. It would be nice to have a show with Manny. I don't know, but Manny is very busy. I don't know. He's always busy in many places. But I want to have a show with Manny. But yeah,
listen, guys, I gotta
so
go,
we'll start
man.
that by December. So start looking for a name to name the show.
Yeah.
Come up with the idea, then we'll talk about it. But me, you, then of course Manny can be coming in sometimes for the show, But I want to have something with Manny because Manny is kind of like a parliamentarian when he speaks. So he's kind of a cool guy. He needs he's a factual kind of guy, and very he's a very calm guy. He doesn't like this noise everywhere. Yeah, exactly. So I need a separate show for that. So I need those shows to start by at least end of December, January. I want to add lots of catalogs into my show. All right, man, we've come to the end of this show, guys. Man, you guys have been wonderful, man. Steve, staying with us till this time, man. Big ups to you, my brother. You're always my brother.
I got 3 hours, so I gotta go to work. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, man.
Work now too.
Right? Yeah. All right, man. Onome, please, man. Thanks for coming to the show, man.
Man.
Yeah, thanks for coming to the show. Manny, thanks for popping up to the show in the charts and everything. Hope to see you here soon. Anthony Herbert, thanks for popping up to the show. Luca AFC, other guys, that popped into the show. Ishaku, Georgie, Mr. B for Life. Every one of you, Egyptian King, at that time podcast, Ladimus, Amy Baba. Thanks for popping up to the show, guys. And of course, we'll see you tomorrow with which teams are playing tomorrow? Which one would we like to do?
Spain, Germany is at 2:00 my time. We should do Canada again.
They're playing against each other, Spain and Germany.
Yeah. Germany go out tomorrow if we lose to Spain.
Oh, that's a big game.
No, we're gonna lose. I know we are.
Yes, Steve. That's Steve.
That's the late game. The late game. Yeah.
Steve, I just saw your message on WhatsApp. It's correct.
Cool. Sweet. Okay.
The first name is Anthony.
Not Tony. Okay. All right. Cool.
See, I will have to send you my full name.
No, I just need that. It's not like it's just gonna be on the label.
Like the full name or the address?
Full name or the address is the more important thing.
Yeah, it's just the address. Don't use because of course I have Cloud is just like my guy name, like what my mates call me. It's not like my
you'll send me your actual last name. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I'll wait. Yeah. No worries.
Okay. Yeah. So Steve, shout out your channel in case other people will be watching later on.
Yeah. I'm on Newcastle Fans TV and what's the other one? It's Strasbourg Steve. That's really about it. And obviously I'm on here a lot. So yeah. Yeah,
Onome, of course. Nobody can find you anywhere.
Don't look for me. I'll find you.
I'll find you. No, but see, man, one day, man, if you because definitely you want to open your own channel one day, man.
Nah, I
It's
don't. I don't have the time, man. I trade forex, so I don't have the time for that.
You don't have that time, right? Yeah, good to know that you trade forex too, man. I do Bitcoining too and things like that,
Um,
but I've stopped for now because of this whole crash, man. It hit me badly, bro. So
you make money
you
when
know,
it's going down. You make money when it's coming up, bro.
no, it's true, it's true. You can, but right now, man, the market is too volatile right now. So
I hear you.
I'll take it easy, man. It really hit me. It made me go down on the red, man. But
I hear you.
I'm still surviving,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm just too busy with that on a day-to-day basis, so I don't have time for anything else, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No shits, man. Guys, thanks for coming to the show, man. So we'll see
Cool.
tomorrow at UK time, 6:50 p.m. Same time, man. Big ups to you
Peace.
guys, man.
Peace.
Peace.
There,
Peace.